Hello, my internet fans. Welcome to the live watch along for WWE Survivor Series War Games. Starting off with the women's title, with the women's War Game match. Team Rhea is just coming into the ring right now. Rhea just came out to This Is My Brutality. We are live in Rogers Center as Bayley looks over the arena. It looks like Bayley will be starting the match as here comes Team Nia. What's happening, folks? It's live watching on. I'm watching. I have it on. I have the headset in. I have the audio in my headset. I'm watching it live. Thank you, everybody, watching along. Nia comes out next with the Women's Championship. This is her first career War Game match, and she is going in the shark cage. Is she? No, she's using it. No. And here comes the poisonous pixie, Candice LeRae. As Team Bianca looks on in their shark cage. Candice stands next to Nia. This is Candice's third career War Games match.
Hi.
It's Tiffy time. Here comes Tiffany Stratton.
Hi, sorry, I don't know why I'm on.
Hello, James.
Try to be on. I was trying to help produce here. I guess JJ's got it set.
Yeah, we're good, man. I'm calling it. We're good.
All right,
it's Tiffy time.
I'll try to get you my login information to see if you can come in from that. All right, I'll talk to you.
We'll see.
All right.
This is her first career War Games match. Saying to everyone, it's Tiffy time. But she does not have the briefcase. Here comes Liv Morgan. That's it's Liv and Raquel together in matching black gear. Very interesting. And Raquel looking over at Rhea. Look at that protective mask. Shades of the Undertaker. All right. Which member of Team Nia is going to start? It's going to be Nia. Nia is walking to the ring to challenge Bayley. The War Game match total appearances. Team Rhea has 18. Team Liv is 9. This is the total time that all of them together. Of course, Io Sky has the most as they lock up the shark cage for Liv with a big smile on her face. Nia versus Bayley. They will go at it. As they circle each other. And the bell rings. Nia charges in, knocks Bayley down with a shoulder tackle. Bayley's team does have the advantage, so the next member of her team will come out in 5 minutes. A shove into the ring. A swing and a miss. A bit of a mistake there. Bayley now has Nia in the ropes with body shots. Trying to whip her in, but Nia is too big. She is not moving. Reversal over the ropes. Bayley with a big clothesline, but Nia doesn't move. Bayley off the ropes again. A big forearm. Nia doesn't fall. Bayley off the ropes again. And a reverse slam. And Bayley with a kick in the corner. 4 minutes and 15 seconds until Bayley gets some help against Nia. Remember, all 10 members have to be in the cage for the match to officially start, and somebody to win. A big slam and a stomp. Nia stomping the mat, trying to squish, and a big headbutt throws Bayley into the corner. Bayley, with her purple hair, having the word war shaved into the side of her head. Bayley is now in between the rings. Nia swinging and wildly. And a bit of a stunner type move on Nia. Nia is down on the mat as Team Bianca and the rest of the team. Happy birthday to Naomi. She's wearing a little birthday cap. It is her birthday today. Bayley right in between and gets body dropped, but almost as they fight in between the rings. Remember, there are 2 rings surrounded by the cage. With 3 minutes and 10 seconds left to go. Liv screaming to the crowd as Raquel and everyone inside the shark cage is trying to cheer on Nia. Nia with a whip. Bayley into the corner. Bayley is now climbing the turnbuckle. Escaping the cage is bad. You do not want to escape the cage in a War Games match. That will signal a surrender, and you do not want that. 2:36 left to go until Bayley gets some help. And a big chop by Bayley. Bayley going up to the turnbuckle. Got Nia by the fingers. Is she going up with the Hurricanrana? And it pays off. Nia is down. Bayley is taking off part of her gear. Oh, it's a studded, like a shoulder piece. And she's going to use that as a whip. And she is going to whip Nia. No DQ in a War Games match. Nia blocks it. And throw Bayley now into the cage. Nia has that leather studded with 90 seconds left to go between Bayley and Nia. Throws her through the ropes in between the rings and grabs that leather studded weight belt. Oh, and she's rubbing it against her backside. That's a taunt. Here comes Nia off the ropes and a big hip attack. $105 left to go before Bayley gets some help. Nia climbing in between the ropes, going from one ring to the other. She grabs Bayley, reverses, throws Bayley into the steel, and a big high knee. Off of the rings, and a big reversal by Nia. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds left before Bayley gets some help. And right about now, she looks like she's going to need it as Nia throws Bayley into the steel. 20 seconds left to go. Lid seat and a neon colored kendo stick, a toilet seat cover, and a big smack with the Naomi just teeing off and swinging like the World Series, if you know, you know. And Nia blocks it. There's a kendo, and she's choking. Naomi is on Nia's back. Nia goes to the turnbuckle. It is now Bayley and Naomi split leg, doing that smack on the back with her kicks. And a big boot to the midsection. Naomi wearing blue. Bayley has a bit of purple in her hair. There's that glow slide. And another shot to the midsection. Off the ropes comes Naomi. And another kick to the head. Nia is down. As the crowd appreciates the glow. Naomi helps her friend Bayley. And a moon split leg. 1 minute and 38 seconds before Nia gets some help. Naomi telling Bayley to get going here as we get a double team combination. Naomi grabs the kendo stick again. And Nia blocks it. And now Nia's swinging away with both Bayley and Naomi with that multicolored kendo stick. She throws it away, and she grabs the toilet seat lid. This is a first for me, folks. A toilet seat lid in a War Games match. And she puts it right on Naomi's face. Hey, as the heel team, and Bayley swings for the fences and is making contact. And Naomi jabs the seat lid into Nia. Nia now in the corner. And now Nia's got the toilet seat lid around her head. And Naomi going for the stink face. I don't know what I want to say. Who writes this crap? Sorry, I went there. Headbutts by Nia. In 10 seconds, Nia's going to get some help. A double clothesline misses. Nia with a double back body drop. And it looks like it's going to be Tiffy time. No, it's Candice. Candice blocks Tiffy time. Tiffy is not happy about that. Candice going under the ring and she grabs a couple chairs. She throws the chairs to Nia. There are now 3 chairs in the ring. No, 2 chairs in the ring. Candice looking under the ring for more toys. And what will she find or what will she bring out? And now Nia swinging that chair. Those swings looked very light. 3 chairs in the ring, a kendo stick, and here comes Candice as she is now officially into the match. Nia and Candice again, a double chair shot, and they both miss. Bayley taking on Nia, Naomi taking on Candice. Every 3 minutes, somebody else comes in, and they are using the chair to block Nia and keep her pinned in the corner. Doesn't work very well as Naomi goes face first into the chair. A minute 35 left until Team Bayley gets some more help. Candice with a code breaker on Bayley. Come on, Cole, call it a code breaker. That's exactly what it is. Candice throwing the chairs in the second ring. Nia grabs Naomi. Candice is doing something in the second ring. She's setting up the chairs, one in front of the other. Candice is almost making like a table with the chairs. There are 2 chairs plus a third chair. James, there might have been a mix-up with the time. I really don't know. But the point is, we're here and we're doing this. And it reversed. It backfired. Candice set it up and she went face first into the chairs. Bayley grabs Nia, throws her in the corner, hitting some shoulder blocks. Bayley sets up the chairs again, almost looking like a 3D attempt. Possible. Oh, and Nia breaks that up. Nia scoops up Bayley, puts her on the chairs. 15 seconds. Candice looks like might be going for a moonsault and hits it. Nia, or 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it's Bianca. Bianca coming in to save her partners. And she's going to look under the ring, looking for a toy. What is she going to find? A garbage can. And she throws it right in Nia Jax's face. Slams the door in Candice's face and continues to get more toys. And she brings out the heavy-duty fire extinguisher. And she's still not yet in the ring, so she can still keep grabbing things. Bianca grabbing a table. Naomi helps Bayley get the table into the cell. Still more. What else is Bianca going for? Who knows? Candice rams the table into Naomi. Another chair, and Bianca is officially in. It's now 3-on-2, and a big chair shot by Bianca to Candice. With 1:45 until it becomes 3-on-3. Candice whipped into the turnbuckle, and she elbows Bianca. Candice going up to the turnbuckle. Bianca puts her on her shoulders. Possibly the electric chair drop. Candice reverses it and slams her face into the turnbuckle. Chair shot attempt by Bianca. Nia says no. Bianca and Nia in the corner. Bianca with attempted a moonsault with the chair and drop kick into the chair. And Nia's down in the corner as Bianca now has her her hair whip. Bianca and Naomi are now double teaming on Nia. 55 seconds left until it becomes 3-on-3. Tiffy, Raquel, and Liv are in the shark cage. One of them is coming in next. Bayley working on Candice. Candice and Nia are down. And a big stomp. Bayley and Candice are in one cage. Bianca, Naomi, and Nia are in the other one. 15 seconds. Naomi being whipped in and hits the chair. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now is it Tiffy time? Yes, it's Tiffy time. Here comes Miss Money in the Bank. Entering war. Is she going to go right into the cage? No. She passes up the door. She goes under the ring and she finds a trash can. And she finds the lid. In goes the lid. In goes and she is in the cage. Here comes Tiffany. Tries to hit Bianca. Bianca flips over and gets hit right in the head. Down goes Naomi with a big slam. Saying it's Tiffy time. Here comes that handspring, backflip, elbow into the corner on Bianca. Tiffany has Bayley and whips her into Nia with a clothesline and a high five. It is now 3-on-3. Nia grabs Naomi. Tiffy grabs Bianca by the braid. And Naomi and Bianca have a meeting of the minds, courtesy of Nia and Tiffany. I do believe Tiffany is the youngest out of all of these competitors. He's trying a backslide, but a pinfall will not matter, but we get a big leg drop by Nia. I do believe Tiffany is the youngest out of all of them. And me personally, I think she's the prettiest too. I'm just saying. Big flip blockbuster combo on Bianca. It's still Tiffy time. We know it's Tiffy time, Tiffy. Come on. Big stomp by Tiffany. By Tiffany, excuse me. I'm calling her Tiffy all the time. 55 seconds until either Rhea Ripley or the most dominant or the person that has the most experience, Io Sky, enters War Games. Nia misses with a chair shot. Naomi fighting over the chair. And a big shot to Nia's midsection. Big shot to the back as Tiffany body slams Bayley. Big drop kick there. Candice with a big clothesline on Bianca. Tiffany standing tall, 20 seconds. Naomi standing over Nia in the second ring. Bit of a stunner type move on Tiffany, and Tiffany's finally down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's Io entering her seventh match, her seventh War Game match. There's nothing on that side of the ring. Io's coming around all the way to the other side of the cage, looking for something. She finds a trash can. It's a purple and yellow trash can. And it's got a cable on it. What is this now? It's a trash can with a string around it. And Io is not going into the door. She is climbing the outside of the cell. What has she got in mind? She is up to the top of the cell with the garbage can. Candice is coming up the cell to meet her with a slap. Io slaps Candice right back. What is Io doing? Io has not officially gone into the cage, so she could fall to the floor. 1:43 left on the clock. Candice is trying to suplex Io into the cell or pull her over. And it would have been a power bomb off the cell, but it missed. Io slipped, but she landed safely. Candice is down, back in the cell. Io is officially in the game, and Io does big drop kick off the top rope. And Tiffy goes to say, it's my time. Io and Tiffany now going at it. Cartwheel, back spring. And she's like, no, come on. Tiffany and Io going, and now a little bit of gymnastics by Tiffany. Tiffany's like, I can do that too. Yep, she just said that. Big and a reversal. Io on the floor. Tiffany goes for a stomp and misses. Io grabs the chair and hits her in the back. And hits Candice in the back. Big stomp to the corner. Io going back and forth, taking out Candice and Tiffany, but Nia clotheslined her to the ground. 15 seconds left before either Liv or Raquel comes in. And Bayley grabs the kendo stick. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liv is telling Raquel to go. And there goes Raquel. 3 minutes on the clock. Raquel going around, looking under the ring, and she grabs a table. Not too happy about finding a table. There is Rhea looking very devilish. She's looking for more toys. And I don't know if she brought the table in or not, but Raquel is in there. That only leaves Rhea and Liv in the shark cages. Rhea is going to come in next, and Liv is going to come in last. Bayley saves Bianca from Raquel as they both beat her on the back. James, if you're watching, come on the camera real quick for me, please. Nia and Raquel. Rhea just waiting to get into the match. Bayley hits the cell hard. One minute, 30 seconds. And Raquel taking a bow as Liv from her shark cage is showing her and we have dual and double power bombs into the cell, but for Naomi and Io as they may have a meeting in the mind. And finally the slam as Io is slammed on top of Bianca and Naomi is slammed on top of Bayley. And here comes the Eradicator in a very devilish costume. Rhea looking for, she's grabbing the table that Raquel did not bring in. And Rhea does like a catapult move to get the table into the ring. Big drop kick from Rhea to Nia. Hits using the old toilet seat. Now, even though it's 5-on-4, Team Nia is a little bit dominant right here as we wait on Liv. As soon as Liv enters the ring, the match officially starts. First pinfall wins. And a big double rear view on Liv looking up, looking at the clock, realizing that she does not want to go in there and face Rhea. 1 minute and 40 seconds. Io has the kendo stick. As the crowd chants, "This is awesome." Rhea has the toilet seat lid. Like saying, what am I supposed to do with this? And she hits Raquel and breaks it over her. Everyone's beating everybody with everything. Chairs and toilet seat lids and kendo sticks. And let's not forget Bianca's braid. It's a double braid, actually. And Raquel kicks the chair into Bianca. Headbutt with this really devilish mask to Nia. As she looks to the sky or something, 20 seconds before Liv is supposed to enter, but does she really want to enter and face Rhea? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Liv, you have to enter. Liv scared, looking like a scared little child. Rhea saying, "Come on, baby girl." And Liv is walking back towards the entrance. Liv is abandoning her team. And she's coming out with a baseball bat. Rhea wants Liv. Liv enters the match. The door closes. The bell rings. Let the war games begin. Liv is laughing like Harley Quinn. She took the mask off. First pinfall wins, going. Rhea went for her finisher but didn't get it as everyone's beating up on Rhea. Nia, Tiffany, and Candice have Rhea. Liv has got the baseball bat and she hits right in the midsection. She's turning Rhea into a human piñata. And a shot to the back with the baseball bat. As Raquel is the only one not helping in this little beatdown of Rhea Ripley. And now Liv has handcuffs. Rhea trying to fight back as all 10 women are in the cell. First pinfall wins. Bayley going after Nia. Where is the referee in all this, by the way? Io off the rope. Oh, there's the referee. Io off the ropes and hits a drop kick. Tiffany hits Io right in the throat. Rhea kicks Tiffany. Candice hits a flying DDT on Rhea. Bianca grabs Candice and throws her into the cell. Raquel grabs Bianca and slams her to the mat. Naomi kicks Raquel with a Liv going up off the top. Hits a code breaker on Naomi and laughs. And Bayley sunset flip into the turnbuckle. Nia grabs Bayley with a Samoan drop. And the first cover. 1, 2. Bayley kicks out. Bayley, and it looks like Tiffany, Io is on one side of the, oh my God, this is going to be scary. Io's on one side of the cell. Tiffany's on the opposite side of the cell. Io is grabbing the garbage can. Tiffany is all by herself up top. I don't know what Tiffany's planning on doing, possibly setting up for the prettiest moonsault ever. Io with the garbage can. As she grabs the string, Tiffany is perched up along the cell. Io is putting the garbage can over herself. And Io hits a moonsault, and so does Tiffany. And Io is okay. It was a swanton by Tiffany as Io hit the moonsault with the trash can over her. There are two referees in there as we get that big shot. Tiffany has got a trash can, and inside it, there is ropes and handcuffs. She's digging for toys, and Tiffany pulls out the money in the bank briefcase. She has got Liv and Nia in front of her. Is she going to cash in? Raquel is asking, what are you doing? And Io grabs the fire extinguisher and sprays everybody. And Raquel is now handcuffed thanks to Rhea. Nia with a big shoulder tackle to stop that spot. Nia trying to play ring general here. Nia setting up a table, the other table in the second ring. The crowd wanting tables. Candice with Bianca in the corner. Bianca trying to powerbomb Candice, and Candice reverses it. Naomi takes the running knee to Tiffany. Raquel trying to get out of the handcuffs. Nia with a Samoan drop on Bianca. Here comes Nia with a leg drop. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Io and Bayley break up the pinfall. Bayley and Io looking at each other. Bayley, this is not the time to bring up damage control. And I told you, Nia breaks that up. Nia beating up Bianca with her own braid. Bianca on the table. Nia going up to the middle rope. Nia going up to the top, perhaps? With a prone Bianca on a table, but Bianca says no. Naomi and Bianca each grab Nia, and can they get her through the table? Yes, they can! Is that enough? Naomi jumps on her, and Tiff and Liv breaks up the pinfall. Continuing with the baseball bat. Bianca says no and takes it away from her and throws it. Bianca grabs a chair and is chasing Liv from ring to ring. Liv running away scared as Raquel with a kick. She is still handcuffed to the corner, but she can still get a kick off. Bayley is trying to hurt Raquel. Oblivion onto the chair. Liv to Bayley. Is that enough? 1, 2. Rhea breaks up and she finally grabs Liv. Goes for the riptide, but Raquel saves her. Rhea kicks Raquel. Codebreaker with a chair on Rhea. Rhea's on the table. Liv going up the turnbuckle. Rhea recovers with a big chop and a kick. Rhea and Liv in the corner with a table below them. Kicks galore by Liv. Trying to go for Oblivion off of the corner into the table. Rhea says no. And a big headbutt. Can she hit Riptide through the table from the top of the... Will she hit it? Riptide through the table. Is that enough? Center of the ring. 1, 2, 3. And Team Rhea defeats Team Liv with a Riptide through the table. Woo! As Rhea kisses the table. Rhea wins the War Games match by pinning Liv Morgan. Rhea hugs Bianca. Rhea hugs Bayley. Rhea grabs Io. Io jumps in Rhea's arms. Naomi with a big hug on Bianca. As we get the winning shot of all 5 members. As we look back on the double moonsault. The spot with Io spraying the fire extinguisher, which gave Rhea the opportunity to handcuff Raquel to the ring or to the turnbuckle. We see the powerbomb through the table. There's the code breaker to Bayley on the chair. She tried to go for the pin. 1, 2, and then Rhea finally gets her hands on Liv. And then finally, the Riptide through the table to roll her over. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. And now, all 5 members of the team posing at the top of the cell. There's your next moment. As Io and Rhea sticks out her tongue. What a great way to open this match and open War Games. Now would be a good time for a commercial break. If we could play that, please, if possible. And when we come back, we continue.
And now for a taste of things to come.
All the wrestling, all the wrestling, all the wrestling, all the wrestling, as Noah Foster would say. Wow, 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 wow. And excuse me while I quickly grab a hat to wear because I've got a bad case of ugly hat hair or whatever it is. Anyway, again, let me welcome everybody to this watch along for Survivor Series War Games, which started at an hour ago and started a little bit. I'm not even going to talk about that. The main point is, folks, we are here. We're doing this. I cannot wait. I've been waiting for this pay-per-view. And let's take a look and see what's been going on in there, seeing everybody in the comments. Team Live mostly, but that didn't happen. That did not happen at all. It has been an excellent day today. Excuse me. Got some work done. Dropped off the car. Roy Lou should be coming home soon. And we'll just continue on with Survivor Series War Games. As Peacock is showing commercials for the MetaQuest for the new Arkham Batman Shadow game. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't be eating on camera, but it's candy, so gotta keep the vocal cords going, you know. I'm breaking all the rules. What is this? Oh, Kraven the Hunter. I saw the preview for that. Now, I'm curious with, I don't know why, but I don't get the hype videos. I get commercials and trailers on Peacock. So while everyone's watching hype trailers, I'm watching something different, I would assume. I don't know why. I have no idea. I'm getting all these commercials through Peacock, while I'm assuming others are getting hype video. Hello, Cape Ray 23 saying, who am I pulling for between LA Knight and Shinsuke Nakamura? Well, Cape Rayer, if you saw our prediction show, the majority of us are with everybody saying LA Knight. Yeah. A couple of people in the family, I think, did pick Nakamura, but I'm hoping for a retention on this one. As we come back live to Rogers Center, as the challenger to the U.S. title match. This is a much different entrance for Shinsuke. It's very. Is he walking backwards? It looks like he is wearing some kind of samurai helmet. I almost said it was very Undertaker-like. As Shinsuke Nakamura makes his way to the ring for this U.S. title match. New music, too. It's not the traditional rock melody with the Japanese flag being played. So, of course, the music is Japanese. So this is a brand new entrance and a brand new music set for Shinsuke Nakamura, wearing all black with a samurai helmet and mask. As we're getting the official announcement that this match is for the U.S. Championship. Shinsuke Nakamura is a former two-time U.S. champion. This is his first career one-on-one match against LA Knight and his sixth appearance at Survivor Series in his career. And his face is a mix of blood red with hints of black around his eyes. Very dark, very shinobi-like, very samurai-like as well. Minus the swords, of course. As C4 is the official energy drink of WWE, available at all Circle Ks. We do have a Circle K in Sevier County. Fans coming in as they bring up the decimal meter. LA Knight, as the decimal meter goes up to about 90. LA Knight coming down wearing red. LA Knight coming down to the ring, holding the belt up high. LA Knight, yeah. Now, even though both rings are together. I'm pretty certain they're only going to use one. Referee holding them back. Nakamura in black, LA Knight in red. 119 days as U.S. champion, 8th title defense, and he has not lost a match since July. Well, now that could just jinx everything, now couldn't it? As we take another look at Shinsuke and his new look. The referee holds up the belt. As we get the official United States Championship graphic. The bell rings and we are underway in this U.S. Championship match. Shinsuke going into a bit of a samurai pose or a samurai stance as they start to circle each other. Shinsuke with a kick, showing his very slow start as they circle each other again. And they lock up in the center of the ring as they continue the collar and elbow tie-up. Shinsuke works him into the corner. Ref asks for a break. Will he get it? No. Cheap shot right to the throat. Knee, and now he's hurting him in the corner. Ref with the count. And a snapmare takeover by Shinsuke and a kick to the back. LA Knight back to the corner. Shinsuke being very methodical with his strikes. Whips him into the corner. And LA Knight retaliates with a clothesline. LA Knight now on the ground and pound. Getting the crowd getting into it. Hooks him. Picks him up. Suplex. And a follow-up elbow. Goes for the cover. 1 and a 1 count. As Shinsuke rolls into the corner. Stomps by LA Knight. As the crowd chants, yeah, with every kick. 8 quick. LA and Shinsuke cowers out to the outside the ring. LA Knight going out for a kick through the ropes. As fans with their cell phones, yes, you're on TV, dude. Into the barricade. Oh, look like someone had a mashup between the Vancouver Canucks jersey and the Survivor Series logo. Well done. Cell phones in the front row. And as Shinsuke goes and puts LA Knight into the barricade. Wants to throw him in, but LA Knight says, no, not yet. As they trade slams onto the apron. And the crowd chanting, yeah. LA Knight throws Shinsuke back into the ring. And another big chop. Another big shot to the throat. Knight over the ropes. Reversal with a kick to the face. Knight hooks him. And almost went for like a slingshot suplex, but instead he hangs up Shinsuke on the rope and a big elbow to the back of the head. As LA Knight stands tall looking around. Telling him to come up, picks him up, scoops him up. Shinsuke reverses again, waist lock, and throws LA Knight into the ropes. Throat first. Kick to the midsection. Back elbow to LA Knight, and a big stomp kick. Front kick as Shinsuke goes for the cover. 1, 2. He gets a 2 count. Shinsuke now standing over LA Knight. Big kick to the sternum. Got him in the corner. Don't forget the post-show immediately following the main event. Now they're saying post-show. They're not saying press conference. So I'm not certain as to if that's going to be a thing or not. And a big kick as LA Knight was balanced over. And he went from one ring to another, I think. I don't think they're in the same ring as they started as. LA Knight getting back into the ring. Another big kick. Another kick. Kick strikes back and forth. Almost like the it kicks or the yes kicks. LA Knight slow to get up. And he grabs Shinsuke and throws him into the ropes. As both men are down, trying to get to their feet. Shinsuke gets up first. And a DDT by LA Knight. 1, 2. Kick out of 2. Whips Nakamura. Goes for a back body drop, but Shinsuke stops. Goes for a big kick. Torture rack slam. 1, 2. Nakamura kicks out. Yes, this is for the United States Championship. Big elbow by LA Knight. Hoists him up to the turnbuckle. They're both up on the turnbuckle now. Something big is going to happen. Nope. LA Knight just goes back down. Leaps up to the turnbuckle, and Shinsuke escapes. Both of them on the turnbuckle again. And a big kick to the back of the head. Shinsuke setting up LA Knight. They're both on the turnbuckle. Could it be a fallaway slam from the top? What has Shinsuke got in mind here? LA Knight. Oh, it was a back body drop. Is that enough? 1, 2, kick out. Could we see the Kinshasa? If they're calling it that there. He's got this samurai look on his face. LA Knight reverses, picks him up, and slams him. LA Knight going up top. With everybody saying, LA Knight, yeah. Elbow drop. LA Knight possibly calling for the end. Is he setting up for the blunt force trauma, the BFT? And Nakamura is in between the rings now, which technically could be a count out. Big punch, hooks him, and he's going to suplex him between the rings. No. And LA Knight reverses, and no. Eye rake. There's a small strip of steel separating the two rings, and Shinsuke just used that to his advantage. Even though both rings are not in play here. Kinshasa strike! Is that enough? 1, 2, oh my God! Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new United States champion. The 119-day reign of LA Knight is over with a Kinshasa strike. Unbelievable that Shinsuke Nakamura is now a 3-time United States champion. Hello, Walter Cruz.
Hi, Mike.
Are you all right, brother?
No, fuck the interstate highway system. Jay Hoover, whoever the fuck started that shit. Fuck how people drive in New York. Never ask me to drive down south again. Dad, I'm flying next time. Fuck all that. I've been on the road since 1 a.m. Literally. But yeah, I just tuned in. I see we got a new Intercontinental champion. United States champion. Shinsuke Nakamura coming in hard with the botch already. Kind of like Jeff on his first time on when we did Saturday Shenanigans again. How you doing, Mike? You been calling it along?
Yeah, man. I mean, I got on right as soon as the show started, called the women's match, called this one. I can keep going if you now we're looking at Akira Tozawa.
True Classic?
Yeah, True Classic.
What do we have left? The War Game in the World Heavyweight Championship and the IC title?
Yeah, and the Triple Threat.
All right. That's probably next, right?
Okay, this is what the former Alpha Academy is doing now. They're promoting True Classic t-shirts.
They fit on Otis pretty good. I needed one. I'm a big dude. I almost want to do this standing up. My ass hurts driving. I drove both ways the whole time. Is he naked? Ladies and gentlemen, we have a naked Otis. Am I bugging Mike, or is he naked?
No, he's wearing the shirt. Oh my God, he is naked. I don't need to. I'm glad he's pixelated.
Am I slightly ahead of you? Are you getting?
I think so. Yeah.
Some freaking.
Yeah, you're slightly ahead because you saw that first.
All right, I'll pause.
Pause for.
I'll pick a spot. Pause, and you tell me when you're there. Yeah.
All right.
Wow, I got to get off the Diablo commercial.
So you went to New York for Thanksgiving? Is that the?
South Carolina.
Oh, you went to South Carolina.
Yeah.
And you live
in
where?
Connecticut.
And we get
supposed to only be 13 hours, somehow turned into like 16 because of 3 accidents and this, that. No problems getting there because I did 84, 88, and 85 or wherever the heck it is the whole time. It's a scenic route, but Pennsylvania takes 7 hours to come out of. Huge state. Let me know when you get the Raw on Netflix.
Raw
January 6th
is Netflix. The Rock, Triple H.
Tickets on sale now?
Raw on Netflix Monday, January 6th, Los Angeles, California, Intuit Dome. Tickets on
Tell me
sale
when
now.
the QR. Yeah,
QR
tell me when
code.
the QR. All right, there we go. Now we're in sync.
As
Like
we
Justin
look
Timberlake.
outside the Intuit Dome, possibly that's not live. That's a pre-tape or something.
Into it. Aren't they the people? I think they do my credit checks or something.
Forgive me for eating almonds. I had dinner before I came on.
I literally haven't eaten anything the whole day since 1 a.m. All I've had was like little nut almond, like stuff like you just said, almond nuts and raisin mix that I bought.
When I came home at 5:30 and I turned on Peacock and I'm like, there's 15 minutes left. I'm like, oh, okay. Get in the studio. Get going. Here we go. We got it on. Cold opening. And here we are. We are good. Tonight's Survivor Series War Game is the highest grossing Canadian arena event in WWE history.
And Canada, the people that follow.
And who do we have here? We have Bilal Muhammad.
Look, he's injured and can't fight.
We have the UFC welterweight champion in the house.
Welterweight champion who's supposed to fight December 7th. But he's supposed to fight December 7th, but he's injured and got taken out. He has to get surgery. Look at T-Pain. Why? Why do you look like that, T-Pain, in that picture?
And there's Bron Breakker.
There's the Intercontinental Champion.
Listening to music on his headphones.
He looks focused as hell. Is that?
As
kind
we
of
get
a shout
ready
out to his dad.
For this triple threat Intercontinental Championship. And looks like we're doing the hype video.
We're going to find out if the one title that eludes Sheamus, he has never won the Intercontinental Champion, never a actual Grand Slam champion, but can that change tonight? IC title on the line. Sheamus, Bron Breakker. Oh, man. And Ludwig Kaiser. I kind of want Ludwig Kaiser to win just so he can prove himself to Gunther, but we don't know.
See, I'm not getting the hype video. I'm getting promos. I'm getting commercials.
I'm getting a Santa Claus commercial with a hotel key.
I'm getting the toy commercial.
That's because we don't have Peacock Premium, so you would have a packet. Because I have T-Mobile, I get Peacock free, so I'm not paying for that premium crap.
No, lucky you.
Yeah, I get Hulu free because of something else. I forget what it. I think it's my wife's job or something. I don't know. But we get a commercial for this December. The Saturday night main event is back, and we will do a watch along, and I'll be in town, so on time for that if I'm part of it. I don't know if that's JJ's call. I don't know if he works.
Cody Rhodes was on the Tonight Show last night.
Was he?
Yep.
Promoting this.
It was Thursday night.
Oh, okay.
Fallon did the Thanksgiving Day parade, and I don't know if he pre-taped the show or what he did, but Cody showed up. They mostly talked about WrestleMania. And of course he's getting ready to he's promoting Saturday Night Main Event, and they briefly talked about Saturday Night Live and whatnot. So,
but yeah, since they're giving commercial MetaQuest basketball commercials, anyways. Who do you got winning the IC, or either retaining or somebody winning the IC title? How do you see this match going?
I think I chose that I wanted Bron to retain. I've got no problem with him retaining. Let him. I think I was more anti-Ludwig Kaiser than pro Sheamus or pro Bron, because I don't see Ludwig Kaiser as somebody on his own without Gunther or without Giovanni, you know. I just haven't been paying attention to him, honestly. But hey, if Ludwig, if he pulls it off and makes his career go up a little bit, good for him. You know, I'll still call it either way.
Yeah, he, you know, he's the one who turned on. Sorry, I lost my train of thought for a minute. He's the one who turned on Giovanni, and we've seen his career is pretty much a dud. So I think he did the right thing. But yeah, Bron just won this title back from Jey Uso on a Monday Night Raw. I don't see him losing this, but I wouldn't be so disappointed if Sheamus wins and gets that one title that has eluded him the entire time, and he's actually, you know, a true Grand Slam champion. But we'll have to see here.
And it looks like we're back, and here comes the Irish Warrior.
What happened? Didn't they bring back It's a Shameful thing for a little bit, and now they just totally conked out of it?
I'm not certain on that part.
They bring back his old theme for like 3 weeks on Raw, and then boom.
And Sheamus comes down carrying his cane, seeking his first career Intercontinental Championship. It's not quite a shillelagh, but it's going to work.
Shillelagh made famous by Finley. That was the original Irish that loved the fight. You gotta think that Sheamus is really wanting to win.
And we've got the Eddie Arengo with the camera near his ear, so they can. There's the ref cam.
What do you think of that cam? I really don't.
I don't like it. I do not like it. I think it's a waste.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to see it. There's a little baby girl in the crowd turning 3 years old. She's got a sign. And here comes Ludwig Kaiser with the classic Imperium pose.
They got a question for you, Stat Boy.
Stat Boy, you got the stats. How many Grand Slam champions have we had in WWE history? All right.
They put you on the spot.
Put me on the spot right there, doesn't he?
Uh-huh. The
That's
Rock,
a good question,
Chris
my
Jericho.
friend. And
it's got to be a little bit out there. I'm going to say 21 before you throw out a number. Let's see.
You were close. There are 22 individual Grand Slam champions.
I knew it was somewhere out there.
The list is Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Kane, Chris Jericho, Kurt Angle, Eddie Guerrero, Rob Van Dam, Booker T, Jeff Hardy, JBL, Christian, Big Show, Miz, Daniel Bryan, Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, Randy Orton, Kofi Kingston, AJ Styles, Kevin Owens, and Finn Balor.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So Sheamus looks to be the 23rd. As the sirens go off, and here comes the current Intercontinental Champion, Braun Breaker.
So do we call him Junior Papa Pump?
No.
Papa Sun Pump? Sun Pump? No, Nephew Pump. I guess he's the nephew, right? He's not his kid, so.
No, I think he is.
No, he's Rick. Big Papa Pump was Scott. He's Rick's son, so that's his uncle. I like how he kind of has the half Steiner gear. I don't know if I really like the new design of the IC title. I like the old white title that they had when Miz brought that back. That was the best looking IC title to me.
Second title defense for Bron Breakker.
I think we missed one. Did you say Seth Rollins?
I said Seth.
Oh, okay. You said Seth.
And if I didn't, I'll check the tape
Seth.
back.
I think who might have been Shawn Michaels might have been the first one, right?
Yes, Shawn Michaels was the first.
That lets you know how recent that is, because Shawn Michaels wasn't that long ago. I mean, that was in the 2000s where we saw him run. I guess when he won the World Heavyweight Championship in 2002, that's when he officially became Grand Slam champion, because he got every title you can win at that point.
Right. The graphic comes in. And the bell rings and we're underway. As Bron in the middle, Sheamus on the left, Kaiser on the right. And Sheamus and Bron are looking at Ludwig like, who's gonna budge?
Don't forget the unique thing about triple threat matches. We usually see unfamiliar, unusual cooperation or teammates to people double teaming somebody to take somebody out. So temporary alignments happen, but Bron is taking up Sheamus in the corner with these shoulder blocks here.
This match, of course, is being sponsored by Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Big kick by Sheamus.
One of the movies I got to take the kids to see. Big overhead slam. Ludwig is just changing on the outside. I think he's getting his chair.
Okay, I missed Seth Rollins. I'm sorry. In the moment, I missed him. Okay, thank you, Shadow Gamer X. Thank you. You see, even a stat boy like me messes up once in a while.
Hey,
I've been up driving for Uber in the morning too. Okay, I've got.
When they give stats on ESPN, they have a bunch of papers in front of them, and
the
people on camera don't look up the stats. It's a temp agent in the back that does all their stuff for them. There's researchers that get paid to eventually do that. You know, Statboy does it all on his own.
Yeah, and believe me, if I ever got that job, I'd be like typing really fast and like 15.
Mm-hmm.
Kaiser off the ropes and a big kick to Bron in the corner. Remember, no disqualifications in a triple threat match, especially for the title.
He almost had Bron Breakker in a tree of woe, but he just laid him across the ropes, kind of like what most people do when they squeeze the chair in between, and he just did a flying drop kick. Sheamus is something's going on with his hamstring. It looked like he's trying to knock feeling back into it.
Kaiser setting up the chair. Bron's like, "What are you doing? You gonna use that chair?"
As soon as I said it, there goes Ludwig. Yep. Now he's running into Sheamus and Bron. Dude, Ludwig's a big dude. I think he's the tallest there. He might be a little bit taller than Sheamus, or at least it might be the hair.
Kaiser into the corner. Sheamus with a clothesline. Bron, you want some? Whoa, Ludwig slides in and Bron knocks him down.
Not safe because he gets clotheslined by Bron. Over the top rope by Sheamus.
Here comes the 10 beats of the Belfry. And Bron says no.
Oh, hellacious clothesline.
You don't stop the 10 beats.
Right? Come on, man. That's crowd participation right there. What the hell is on Bron's mind? I think he's going to do that.
Is he going to start running?
That spear.
And Ludwig with the stop.
Baseball slide there.
A baseball slide in Vancouver? Ooh. Into the table.
Again, Bron is the Intercontinental champion, but there is no championship advantage. Whoa! He came out of nowhere, just flew on her screen with a flying clothesline. What I was trying to say is there's no championship advantage in triple threat matches. The champion doesn't have to be involved in the actual fall. or submission to lose his title. And we've seen that plenty of times. It was a shoulder tackle. I thought it was a clothesline, but he literally flew into our camera out of nowhere. Sheamus there with holding his ribs. First it was his hamstring, now it's his rib. Bron trying to take advantage, late headbutts him on the table there. I don't know what Bron's going for, but he's opening Sheamus' chest. Ooh, open hand slap to the abdomen. Ow! And you know that's going to show red on Sheamus' skin. A little sloppy, but a tackle by Bron, and he is pounding Sheamus away as Ludwig is trying to get away from the action, trying to be sneaky, I think. Hiding behind where the IC title is displayed here. Bron Breakker there, rolling Sheamus in the ring. Again, now that Ludwig's out of it, it is real one-on-one right now until Ludwig sneaks his ugly head in here. Sheamus getting pounded down in the corner. Bron Breakker barking at the crowd. Crowd barking back. He's loved. Whether he's supposed to be a heel, but he's getting cheered. But then again, we are in a bizarro world in Canada. It might not be Montreal, but it's still bizarro country.
Yeah. Big punches back and forth. Reversal. Big knee to the abdomen. Bron just working over Sheamus. Goes for the cover. 1. And he starts doing push-ups.
It's not even rising all the way. That's a weird push-up. It's like a modified push-up, I guess. Shades of his uncle. The uncle always did something and then did some push-ups.
Yep.
The great amateur Michigan wrestler. Michigan Wolverine, Scott Steiner.
And a big slap, but that does nothing. And another big slap, nothing. That does a little something, a little more. I
don't know how smart of this is from Sheamus to be. Do you really want to piss off Bron Breakker?
Slams him. 1, 2. Ludwig breaks it up.
And we knew he was going to come out of nowhere. He was picking his spots there.
And now Kaiser and Sheamus going back and forth, and they jump out and they fall out of the ring together.
Now it's Sheamus and Ludwig. With these people have a rivalry for the better part of this year. Looks like he's setting up for a powerbomb through the table.
No, he's going to break out of it.
Ludwig, couple of punches on the head here. Bron on the apron.
Oh! And the table survives.
Diving clothesline. He hits both Sheamus and Ludwig. Crowd barking. Those are not boos. Those are barks. Breakker just not stopping at nothing, anything. He won't stop at nothing to try to defend the IC title here. He literally cleared the table. He leaped so hard.
Gingerly walks around the Prime Energy or the Prime station.
He dumped Sheamus out. See, smart, intelligent isolation. He isolated one of them, and now he's bringing Ludwig in the ring.
Picks him up, picks up Kaiser. Big press, and Kaiser gets out of it and throws Bron into the steel steps.
He was trying to go for a press slam. I think it was a rig of the eyes there. The way he was facing. But Sheamus coming up behind Ludwig. I think you're going to get the
here we go. Now. Like a shark. He's got him.
10 beats from the from inside the crowd.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Ooh, 11 of them.
We're going to do 10 more to Bron.
Bron's chest is open, too.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Woo! Sheamus is hyping himself up in the crowd here.
He hugs all the fans.
I'm a Paul Heyman guy, the female has the shirt.
And a double clothesline.
Lands on his knees here, trying to take advantage here. He's got to throw one of them in the ring. Again, you have to win inside the ring. Pinfall or submission. There are no DQs. There are no countouts. You can do what you want. But in order to become the first time ever Intercontinental Champion, Sheamus has to get him in the ring. And as I said, he rolls Ludwig in. Kaiser intelligently rolling back out. As long as he doesn't stay in the ring, there's no decision to be made.
As the crowd is saying, this is awesome.
Ooh, Ludwig going for Sheamus' best friend here. The Shillelagh here.
Well, the cane anyway.
Yeah. Ludwig catches it. Oh, Sheamus clothesline Kaiser over the barricade with the Shillelagh cane, whatever you want to call it. And now it's just down to one-on-one. Bron Breakker, the Intercontinental Champion, and Sheamus. And Sheamus wants to win it the proper way. He puts down the Shillelagh, makes his way in the ring, and here we go. Sheamus spitting on his hands, ready to go. Goes right after Bron Breakker, and here we go with both punches in the middle of the ring here. Ooh, jumping knee by Bron Breakker. Into the corner here, climbing the top rope. What's it going for here? Oh, Sheamus able to reverse the momentum, makes Bron land on his private area. I think he's going for the Razor's Edge out of the corner.
No, it isn't the Razor's Edge, it's the Celtic's Cross. Come on now.
It's the same thing.
Put up
right
Cape Raiders. One, two. Put up Cape Raiders last question, please.
We were about a quarter of a second away from there? They are asking, Stat Boy, they're asking you all the stats here. When was the last time the IC Championship changed hands at Survivor Series?
November 18th, 2001. Edge beating when they put the U.S. title together with the IC title.
They unified it. Yep, they unified it. 2001, and that is what, 23 years ago? Holy hell. And he just checked you, and you're right.
Thank you.
Running Frankensteiner off the top rope. Yes, that's right. I called it Frankensteiner. Damn it, he's a Steiner. Dogs are barking.
Will he hit it? No. And he rams into the chair. Sheamus,
I forgot that chair was there, Mike.
Rope kick. Is this it? One.
There's no rope break either.
And Kaiser grabs the referee.
Yeah, all
totally
fair.
Legal.
It is totally legal here. Oh, Sheamus looks pissed. You got to believe Sheamus had him beat there. He used the rules to his advantage here. There are no rules.
Well, there are some, just not a lot.
Sheamus pissed off. Oh, he's got the Shillelagh. He's beating the hell out of Sheamus here. All across his back, his shoulder blades.
I don't consider that a true Shillelagh. It's too long.
I know, but Michael called it a Shillelagh, so we got to call it for all intents and purposes. It's the new age Shillelagh.
Okay, there you go.
Kaiser rolling Sheamus back in the ring. Remember, Bron is still a factor here. He's laying down.
He busted him open, too. He's got some small cuts on him.
Yeah, he got hit with straight wood. Oh, rising knee.
Is that enough? 1, 2, kick out.
Kick out. He landed on Kaiser after that knee. Man, they are teasing Sheamus winning. Man, that fan looks a lot like Shane McMahon. He's got the jersey and everything. Did you see that guy in the corner?
I saw him.
That's Shane McMahon from Temu with no money. Well, it's not fair to assume he doesn't have money.
Oh, yeah. Yes, we know this is for the Intercontinental Championship, a title that has not changed hands in Survivor Series for over 20 years.
23 years. Can it be tonight? Can you believe it? 23 years.
Welts. He tried to go for the bro kick, but couldn't get it.
Rolling senton by Kaiser. Kaiser hyping himself up, trying to go for the finishing touches here.
Sheamus says no. Reverses. Slap.
Oh, right in the same cut.
Spear by Bron.
Breaker to Kaiser, who rolls out. And Sheamus is left in the ring. We know he's got a big target right now. He's all red.
That was a super spear, folks. And now
I think he's got one more left in him.
Gathering up all the energy he possibly can. He's going to spear him right through the ring.
One spear away from retaining the Intercontinental title. There it is! Spear! Cover! One, two, three!
We have a title retain. The Grand Slam does not happen for Sheamus.
Bron Breakker successfully defending the Intercontinental Champion. So the 23-year streak continues. Edge is the 1 and 23-1 with the Intercontinental title changes hands.
Yep. Bron holds up the belt. Kaiser screaming in pain. Sheamus in a lot of pain as we go to the replays. There's that. That was the spear into the chair. There's the brogue kick. 1, 2, and Kaiser grabs the referee, saying, "What are you doing?" And there's the shot with the shillelagh.
We thought for sure that would have been Sheamus's moment right there.
Yep.
Ooh. And here's the rising knee by Kaiser. Sheamus fell right on top of Kaiser. 1, 2, and he kicked out at 2 3/4. That's about as close as the referee can get to 3 without actually coming down.
There's the super spear. Kaiser
is spear is right. Bron Breakker literally had to jump over Sheamus.
Kaiser's with Tiffany, right? In reality?
Yes. Yes.
I know you didn't see it, but during I said that I thought that Tiffany was the youngest out of the 10, and I kind of hinted she's the prettiest in there too.
Out of the 10, what? Money in the Bank holders?
No, the youngest competitor in War Games in that match. I think.
Oh, okay.
I thought she was the youngest, and then I'm like, she's also. I didn't want to flat out say she's the hottest because I don't know if that would offend anybody. But I use the term that she's the prettiest.
That won't offend anybody.
Well, you never know. I mean, some ladies don't like being called hot anymore. I don't know. I mean,
do you see how I react when Mamacita's on screen? You're good, bro.
Well, between their two outfits, between Mommy and Tiffany, it was neck and neck.
Oh, I have to see what Mommy was wearing. Who won?
In fact,
by the way,
Mommy's outfit and this might upset. It almost looked like Sunny's outfit from LOD 2000. She had the flames on the top.
Oh wow!
And it wasn't bright red, but it wasn't this red. It was darker red. It was devil red.
Okay.
And her mask was reminiscent of the goat with the ram's head.
Okay.
So, you know, if you want to call it satanic, I guess. I don't know. That's your opinion. I call it demonic. I don't know if I don't think I use the term satanic, but same.
Well, you know, she did like Doja Cat with that song, so Paint the Town Red.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. So who won? Catch me up.
The Team Bianca won.
Okay. And who started?
Bayley and Nia.
Damn it. Got that wrong. Oh, really? They were able to work together, huh? No turn, no clue as to who attacked Jade, huh?
No.
Guess they're saving that for SmackDown. Again, I'm going to assume that the World Heavyweight Championship is next as we go to.
More likely, yes.
Let me say it right, because I got to do Noah justice. But the Ring General Gunther, formerly known as Walter, the World Heavyweight Champion, who has defeated Damien Priest and got that title, and he's been on a tear ever since. Damien Priest looking for his second World Heavyweight Championship, a title reign after cashing in his Money in the Bank at WrestleMania 40. I was there live. It was awesome to see as he cashed in on Drew McIntyre because of CM Punk's interference. Then Gunther finally got his title shot after winning the King of the Ring tournament, and he beat Damien Priest. Therefore, we get the rematch here. But no, we didn't get an immediate rematch because Priest had to earn his shot by beating I almost said Rey Mysterio, Dirty Dom Mysterio on Monday Night Raw to earn his spot to get here on Survivor Series. So let me set this up because I know this has got to be next. Cape trying to give you some stats here.
I guess he is. And it looks like we are going with the World Heavyweight Championship match, the rematch between Gunther and Damien Priest.
And again, I gotta thank you for really stepping up. This is why the Simply Live Studios are the only reliable SRS on the internet of the internet wrestling community. We have a team, and when someone's absent, we get the other people to step up. And we only do this because you guys are here. So thank you for all of you guys that are tuned in. We got plenty of viewers, and I can see the numbers steadily climbing. And we appreciate everything you guys do. And we do this because of you guys. And stay tuned after this. I believe JJ, he's calling the Wrestlecade. So once that's over, or Ladies Night, I should say, and once that's over, he will join here, and then we go to family karaoke. So think of, Pointer Sisters, people that are related, that are family, singing songs, and we're going to do karaoke. So please get PayPals and Super Chats ready to sing. The Dominguezes are probably going to have Noah with a special surprise in there.
Probably.
It's Noah's favorite time of the year, karaoke.
Could you imagine if we all got together, which I'm still waiting on, by the way. All of us, and we all go out and we all do karaoke, and we're all sitting there at the table.
And we got to record it.
Oh yeah, we'll all have our cell phones out. Like I'll do a song. I know Stat Girl will be the main event because she Dory Lou loves to do karaoke.
She's got some vocals on her.
Oh yeah, Dory Lou does a great time. I get up on stage, and then we all coerce Noah into going on stage, and we just take out our cell phones, and we're like, go ahead. It's like, go ahead, Noah. Here you go. Go ahead, Noah.
Well, JJ and James. Wait, James is Massachusetts. JJ and Jeff are Cali. I'm Connecticut. You're Tennessee. Noah's Ohio. So I guess we would have to meet somewhere in the. Ohio isn't too bad of a drive.
Ohio would be the easiest spot, I think.
Yeah.
We will find a way to make this happen at some point. I don't know where, I don't know when, I don't know how, but we're gonna make this happen at some point.
Imagine the live donations of a live karaoke for the Simply Live Studios all together. That'd be something. Well, pretty soon next year I'll be in California with JJ and Jeff. I don't know. Might have to come to California, but no one doesn't travel very much. Oh, come on with these damn Taco Bell commercials. Let's go. Let's get to the World Heavyweight Championship here.
Ain't nothing wrong with Taco Bell.
Somebody showing you up. Is this your little brother trolling you, man?
No, my brother's 10 years younger than me. Hey, I encourage it. Of course, throw out the stats. I'll approve them because he's absolutely right. First time it was 1991, the Gravest Challenge.
Too bad it didn't work for him. And a few days later, Tuesdays in Texas, Hulk Hogan had to get his win back, had pull his brother that doesn't work for me, and get the Undertaker after he lied and said, "Oh, you got me, and you landed on my neck, and I got a stinger." We all know that damn story. Undertaker was scared to wrestle for a little bit. Then he told Hulk Hogan after viewing the tape, "Your head was nowhere near the mat."
The ring goes dark, the flames go up, and here comes the challenger.
The former World Heavyweight Champion, Damien Priest, former member of Judgment Day, who you got to think is still might be lurking around here. They might, I don't know if that rivalry is all the way done. Do you?
Oh, it'll never be over. Not until like one of them leaves the company, I think.
Oh, he said, "I'm from Canada, brother." Oh man, you should be there live then.
Yeah, we're in Canada.
He's in Canada, mon frere.
Apparently, Damien Priest has never won in Canada.
No?
According to Michael Cole.
They done throw that stat out there now. I like this new gear there. Looks like blood dripping out of the bottom there. The Puerto Rican flag on the back.
I do like those long leather coats.
Yeah. The little spikes at the top, a little bit of Legion of Doom action. He's in Newfoundland.
Every time Renegade and I would go to the mall, we'd visit our local Hot Topic. And I'm like, I want one of these. And this was, Edge did it first.
Yeah.
Those long duster coats. I thought they were the coolest coats in the world. I still want one.
You know, Hot Topic, when I was a teenager, Hot Topic always had a lot of the wrestlers' shirts. I got a hell of a lot of them.
Well, yeah.
Of course, I was way skinnier, so it did actually fit.
It was wrestling shirts and metal bands.
Mm-hmm. And anime shirts.
And anime shirts, yeah.
All my son's anime shirts come from Hot Topic or Spencer's.
I actually bought a bracelet that had armor-piercing bullets on it.
Oh, awesome!
I thought that was the coolest purchase I ever made. I wore it, and that was part of my gimmick when I did the backyard stuff. I called it the bulleted bracelet. I would take it and I would like that.
That's beautiful. Way to tie it back into wrestling, by the way.
Yeah.
But Edge, I got Edge's shirt, Chris Jericho's shirt, John Cena, which is where I saw him at the mall. Let me see, John Cena, Chris Jericho, Edge, and The Undertaker shirt, all from there. And Carlito's first, the Apple shirt, the cool Caribbean cool, because they were all there. And then there was another Steve something. It was like a college type of store. I forget. It was like Steven brought something, and they had all the wrestling shirts, but it went out of business. And here he is, the Ring General, Austria's own Gunther.
Now, see, I wouldn't wear his coat.
No.
119 days as World Heavyweight Champion, third title defense, and a record of 43-3 in singles matches. Now, that's a good stat to know.
Yeah, that says domination. Of course, one of those three, the only man they put out when he had the Intercontinental title was Sami Zayn. Ilya Dragunov is the other that beat him.
And Cody Rhodes.
And ever since he lost to Cody Rhodes, he seems to have lack of confidence. So I don't know what version of Ring General we get here. Is Damien Priest in his head? Or does Gunther redeem himself and redeem that loss to Cody Rhodes? Because it seems like he lost confidence in himself.
As we get official ring introductions.
And of course, Gunther, the first Austrian world champion in WWE history. As we give it up to Alicia Taylor for introductions here.
The challenger from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damien Priest.
I thought he was about 250 or 260 of pure muscle. He's 249. All right.
And his opponent from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 255 pounds. He is the World Heavyweight Champion, the Ring General, Gunther.
Watch out, Miss Taylor. Somebody's coming for your job. Gunther holding that title. I don't like that look on his face. Maybe he did lose confidence here.
The belt is held up. The graphic comes in. Can Damien Priest get back his title that he lost? Ring the bell. Ding, ding, ding. Here we go. As they come to the center. Gunther looks around. They start circling. Damien with a quick little, and they lock. No lockup.
Yeah, Gunther looks a little off his game here. Maybe that lack of confidence is more real than we thought.
As they circle a little bit more. There's the lockup. That was a weak lockup, too. Gunther quickly reverses it into almost a standing headlock. Goes around him. There's the headlock into a takedown. Damien reverses, and they both stand up, and an arm drag by Damien into a reversal from Gunther. They both stand up, and another arm drag. And Damien holds with his knee buried into Gunther's head. Gunther stands up. Another reversal.
Gunther getting grounded. He's sort of being out wrestled by Damian Priest. Who the hell would have called that in 2024?
Gunther in the ropes, and we get a break, a quick swing, a quick kick, and Gunther retreats.
That martial arts styles kick again. He does have a martial arts background, does Damian Priest. Gunther rolling out of the ring, like a veteran does, but he looks like he's truly off his game. Something else is on his mind, and of course we know it's that loss to Cody Rhodes. A shot of confidence. You know, that 2001 that happened to Ric Flair. He lost his confidence. He came back. Triple H gave him his confidence back, and he had another nice little run in the WWE. So when you lose that confidence, much like Shawn Michaels lost his smile in 1997, it does something to you.
Indeed. Gunther back in the ring now. Damien bouncing around. Gunther answers, pushes him in the corner, and Gunther wants to leave again. And the crowd does not like that.
I don't know.
Gunther back in the ring. And Gunther with a kick, club to the back of the neck, and a big front to the chest, and another one. Not a chop, though, but an actual forearm. Throws him in the corner, hits hard, and Priest shoulder tackle, but he kind of fakes a little injury there, or he says he's okay. He could be hurt.
His shoulder looked like it hurt. He's just trying to shake some feeling back into that shoulder.
Gunther now smiling.
You know, everything. It ain't ballet. It's not like they're landing on. That ring is hard.
He's like, "You ready?" He's almost laughing at him. Like, "You ready? You good?"
I think Gunther's starting to get his confidence back, and that's the last thing Damian Priest needs is a full, confident Gunther on the opposite side of the ring of him.
And here we go as
Gunther
they dance.
just never stops.
Damien looking for
collar level tie up,
and a big kick, and another one. Back-to-back kicks. Gunther catches him.
They're able to catch him, reverse it, knife his
He
chop.
boxed his ears. He boxed his ears. Now that's an old move.
Yeah.
Gunther into the turnbuckle. Here comes Priest. Gunther answers with a kick.
Gunther running into a boot here. Gunther bouncing off the top rope now. Damian Priest able to meet him there. Slapjack. But he's that hurt to his left shoulder. That hurt him more than it hurt Gunther there. He hurt him on that earlier a few minutes ago. He did a shoulder tackle, but now Gunther's seeing that, and I think he sees red. He knows the target is on that shoulder. The last thing you want to do is give the World Heavyweight Champion a target. And there's a running knee to that same shoulder.
Very smart. Very smart.
This is what Gunther needed.
Get your cell phones out, front row, into the steel turnbuckle.
Gunther attacking Priest, throwing him into the barricade on the outside of the ring. Again, regular rules are in play. There are countouts. There are disqualifications. It's at the referee's discretion. I don't know if he started the count. I think he did. I think he's at a 3. He's way in the first ring. 4. He's up to 4 now. Gunther, again, Championship advantage. Gunther doesn't have to beat Priest. Priest has to beat Gunther, but it looks like Gunther's, with that lack of confidence, wants to go out there and get this win to prove why he's still that dominant champion.
Now, here's something I thought of. We can clearly see that it's two 20 by 20 rings next to each other with the thing in the middle. Why not just have one big 20 by 40 ring? Make it a rectangle instead of a square. You know?
I think it's the appeasement of it. It's appealing one way, and it's traditional. It's a tradition of war games.
Gunther kicks him right in the shoulder, and that hurt shoulder.
Gunther's taking everything Priest did personal, everything Priest said, and how I've got your number, and you're not confident in everything. I don't know if it got into his head, but now he's targeting that shoulder. Priest trying to work through it here and shaking it off. Referee checking on him, asking him if he wants to quit. It looks like he doesn't. The last thing you want to be is a one-armed man against a machine like Gunther. Priest definitely looking vulnerable right now. Hammerlock there. Oh, nice knee to that shoulder. Now I don't even think he's going for a victory. He's just going for punishment. Which is ironic when you know Damien Priest in the amateur, was called the Punisher in the Indies.
Gunther hurting. The fans are looking at something over there. The fans are looking at something. I see them all looking towards one way. Don't know what's going on in the crowd, but okay, no biggie.
Maybe Ludwig, Kaiser.
Working the shoulder still.
Gunther's just a complete all-out assault on his shoulder.
The crowd has gotten quiet. And a big chop. There you go.
He dropped Damien to his feet there.
Now we got some manipulation.
Man, you can hear Priest clearly screaming in pain, but saying no. Referee's right there checking. Ask him if he wants to quit. He's saying no.
Big punch, trying to break this hold. Goes with another chop.
Uh-oh. Give me a second.
How much would you have to get paid to take a chop by Gunther?
6 figures at least.
There you go.
Give me a second here. I got to plug the laptop in before I have another disaster.
All right, go ahead. You're good.
There's the wire. Both men with similar ideas, both men connecting right now.
Priest crawling around. He is really upset. Trying to get that
desperation mode right now.
Priest standing up, trying to get the crowd back into it. Big punch to Gunther. And another one. Another right, goes for the duck. Shoulder, grabs the shoulder, and that's going to hurt.
I don't know how smart that was.
And Priest with some slaps. 4 big slaps and a forearm.
I don't know where Priest is getting it from, but he's getting a second and third win here.
Long elbow. And face first plant in the cover. 1, 2. Gunther kicks out. Elevated flatliner is what they called it. Trying to get the crowd going into it.
Crowd is behind Priest.
Priest goes for a clothesline. Trying for a sleeper. Doesn't get it locked in. Puts him down. Powerbomb. No. Kick by Priest. Priest looking for a powerbomb perhaps. Up goes Walter. Nope, can't lift him. Walter reverses. Working on the shoulder again. Priest reverses into almost triangle choke, almost like Hell's Gate. Will Gunther tap? Gunther is turning red. The good old-fashioned triangle choke.
Well, with those big long legs, similar to people compare him to Undertaker. That is Undertaker's Hell's Gate right now.
Priest grabs him. He picks him up, and he tried to go for the razor's edge, and a good old-fashioned sleeper.
Gunther's been using that. He's put a great man out with that sleeper. Seth Rollins victim to the sleeper. So many people victim to that sleeper.
Gunther has Priest. He lifts him up. Powerbomb. 1, 2. Kick out.
Huge power, man. Again, this man is no small man, Priest. Gunther to be able to lift him for that powerbomb. That was a very show of strength by Gunther.
1, 2. Kick out. World Heavyweight Championship matchup, Survivor Series 2024 War Games, Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Home of the Vancouver Canucks.
Yeah,
I haven't been keeping up with hockey that much.
You guys know about hockey more than I do. You, JJ, and Jeff.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my answer to every hockey quiz is Wayne Gretzky.
Priest going up to the turnbuckle with I almost said Walter, with Gunther. What the heck? Priest going for a Hurricanrana and gets it. Priest with a Hurricanrana on the top picks him up. Can he get the razor's edge? He got it. Is it enough?
And it's in the center of the ring.
1,
2.
Kick
out by Gunther. Let's take another look as we go to the replay of that razor's edge. He hit all of it too. Gunther able to muster the strength to kick out.
Both men down. Priest up to his knees. Gunther sitting on the line on the mat.
Well, Priest has got to be wondering what he's got to do to put Gunther away.
Down come the straps from Priest.
You gonna go for the South of Heaven here, Mike?
South of Heaven, perhaps. Grabs him. Picks him up, but he can't because of the shoulder. Gunther with a big chop. That's just going to tick off Priest south of it. No, he can't get him.
He cannot pick Gunther up. Gunther with a tackle, roll over into a Kimura
lock.
How intelligent is Gunther going after that shoulder? And then he's stomping on his other hand. Gunther has so many ways to get you, man. Priest having to fight it, trying to get his crawling towards the rope here. Can he get it to break the hold? And he got it. Using all of his 6'5" frame to get to that rope. And Gunther looks frustrated right now, Mike.
Oh, absolutely. Shades of Brock Lesnar versus Shades of The Undertaker.
Mm-hmm.
Just nobody snapping their arm or no one snapping a streak.
Priest has got to be thinking, maybe I cannot put this champion away. Maybe I am. He's letting that Cody Rhodes loss get in his head here. Man, look at Gunther's chest.
Gunther yelling to the crowd yells right back. Trying to drag Priest up to his feet, which he does. And knocks him down.
Short arm clothesline here. Gunther gaining that confidence back, pumping himself up.
Another short arm clothesline.
Gunther fired up here.
Dragging him up again. Motion to the crowd. Priest ducks. And Priest with a big haymaker.
Again, but he did that haymaker with an injured arm. How intelligent was that? He's grimacing. He's grabbing that shoulder again. Both men giving everything they have to this match, and they got to be exhausting.
Priest off the rope. Big clothesline.
Slingshot clothesline off the rope, almost like a clothesline from hell.
1, 2, kick out.
Gunther kicks out at 2.5.
He kicked out. He kicked out at 2.
You got to do more to take out the current world heavyweight champion than a clothesline from off the rope. I mean, I think he would survive a JBL clothesline at this point.
Priest going up to the top. All the way to the top. Gunther hits the ropes.
Oh! Priest landing where you don't want to land as a man.
Big slap.
Big chop. Gunther up there meeting Priest.
Priest. Oh! In heaven? No.
Gunther able to break the arm apart again. That weak arm. Now I think Gunther's going for a superplex off the top rope. He's climbing up there with Priest. Two big men on the top rope.
Out of the way.
Looks like he's going for the superplex. And Priest able to block. Pushes Gunther
Gunther
off.
falls. And Priest fell too.
Priest fell off the opposite rope. They didn't show it on camera, but something happened. He fell off and it's his shoulder. He pushed Gunther off and it hurt his own shoulder. But he's telling the referee, no, he doesn't want to quit. Telling the ref, give him a second. I think when he pushed Gunther off, he hurt his own shoulder.
Coming. It's Finn.
It's Finn Balor
with a coup de
off the step.
The ref didn't see it, but now he sees Finn. Gunther takes out Finn.
Gunther saying, I want to win on my own.
Gunther puts Priest in the ring. Is this the power bomb? Up and down.
Right on that same bad shoulder.
And then he turned on it.
Elbows to the same shoulder.
There's that submission. Is this the end? Is he going to tap or pass?
I see him passing out here.
Eyes are closed. And the ref calls it, and he has passed out, and Gunther retains by technical submission. As Damien Priest, with a smile, or with Finn Balor with a smile on his face, Finn Balor costs Damien Priest the World Heavyweight Championship. The belt is back on Gunther where it belongs. The 119-day reign continues. As we go to the replays, There's that knee to the shoulder.
He finds a way to win, man.
Priest
Using a
tried to go
submission
for
of all
South from
things.
Heaven. He just couldn't get it.
By the way, I'm here. I'm having a salad, and I don't want to eat on the.
And there's Finn Balor jumping from the steps, right with the coup de grace while wearing his Nikes. And then Gunther
I asked
takes
if
out
this
Finn.
rivalry was over. You said far from over. It's never going to be over.
And then Damien passes out. We call for the bell.
A great Ryan sleeper hold, and the World Heavyweight Championship stays with the Austrian.
Priest is now conscious.
Oh, Monday night is going to be hell to pay for Finn Balor.
Oh.
But now, we go in a different direction now, Mike. You got to get excited. It's time for War Games! The main event here at Simply Reliable Studios. Mike Statboy Caldwell here with Walter Cruz recalling. Thank you again for what you did in stepping up and the travel issues I've had. Long night for me, but we still got a hell of a long night to go here at the Simply Reliable Studios, and we thank you for those who have tuned in. We appreciate everything, and stay tuned for karaoke after the family karaoke. As we go to commercial for Saturday main event again, fuck Peacock. But what do you think about this War Games and where we go from here? What were your theories, or what's some stats about some War Games that you have?
Let's see. What are some things that I have here? Let's see what I can find here. Well, of course, the first time the War Games match took place was July 4th, 1987, the Great American Bash. The Road Warriors, Nikita Koloff, Dusty Rhodes, and Paul Ellering took on the Four Horsemen. And then it's like, and there were actually a couple of War Game matches at house shows, but it was mostly a staple of the Great American Bash. But these look like they were all. We have the Women's United States Championship Tournament. Bayley, Minchin, and Chelsea Green have qualified as we get ready for Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens on Saturday night main event.
Oh,
on NBC Peacock in 2 weeks. 2 weeks from tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific on Peacock.
Yeah, definitely tune in to Simply Reliable Studio. That should be Noah and I on the call.
And I do believe, I don't know if we have a graphic for it or not, but I have talked it over with, Monday, the 10-year anniversary of the New Day. What's going to happen when Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods get into the ring to attempt to celebrate 10 years. But based off of what happened on Monday Night Raw, it's not going to be a celebration. It's going to be a breakup.
Go from celebration to dissension.
Exactly. Coming up, I believe, on December 8th, I'm just waiting for final confirmation, will be the reveal of the 12-team tournament in the college football playoff. I'm not certain if we have a for that or not. But I am proud to say the Tennessee Volunteers won today against Vanderbilt. I actually was listening to the game on the radio during the game. Georgia beat Georgia Tech in 8 overtimes. That was a great match for that one. But as soon as I get final confirmation, when ESPN announces the bracket, I will be let's say that I'm back in the sports bar, who knows, for a live watch-along reveal, which will then lead into the tournament. And, of course, the championship match, January 2025, I'll be sitting here with whoever wants to come in, watching the championship football game and calling live play-by-play for that.
Yeah, he didn't make the graphic yet, but I would have shown it. But yeah, that sounds cool.
It's okay. Hashtag Slim Jim Savage Moment. Go to Twitter and use the hashtag to share what is the most savage moment from Survivor Series.
And here's the Renegade, JJ.
Yay! The Renegade is
here to join us officially, as he was producer man in the background while he was doing the Simon call. The man of many talents here. How you doing, JJ? How was that call?
First of all, Wrestlecade was fucking awesome. You had Shelton Benjamin versus Speedball Mike Bayley as our semi-main event. Joe Hendry took on Jinder Mahal in our main event.
Did he win?
Slamovich was on the show in a hardcore match against Lindsay Snow. Both women will be a part of Ladies Night Out tomorrow. Matt Cardona teamed up with a guy named Brad Attitude to take on Nick and Ryan Nemeth. There was an over-the-top battle royal that was added to the card last minute. That was won by, and no, I'm not bullshitting you, Hornswoggle.
Wait, what?
Hornswoggle won the over-the-top rope battle royal.
Well, I mean, the easiest man to throw over the rope won the... Go figure, huh?
But it was a phenomenal show. I highly recommend anybody that's interested, go to Title, Title, Match, MATCH, network.com. Sign up. It's $15 a month. You get to see all the live streams they do for the independent companies that work with them. You'll get to see Ladies Night Out live tomorrow. Plus, you can look at the backlog that they have over there as well. They've got the entire Mission Pro library, which, of course, we covered Mission Pro Summer 11 earlier this year. They've got shoot interviews and so much more there. So if you guys want to be part of the Ladies Night Out call with us tomorrow and watch along and see everything that we see, it's only $15 a month.
It's not bad at all.
No, it was good. It was really good. But I'm ready for the main event here. Yeah, producing Stat Boy for the first two matches was the hardest thing I have ever done in my life. And it's not because it was Stat Boy, it's not him, but I had Noah in my ear as we were doing our call. I had Stat Boy in my ear, and I had the Wrestlecade show in my ear.
Wow.
It was a jumble.
I'm sorry.
Trying to listen to the Wrestlecade stuff and interact with Noah while Mikey, through no fault of his own, his audio was louder than everybody else. So I'm hearing Stat Boy over everything else that I'm trying to interact with.
I'm sorry.
It was the hardest thing I've ever done. Again, it's no fault of your own. I don't know why it was that way, but it was. But I was able to get through it. Walter got in there at the end of the second match. So even though I didn't see the Women's War Games or the United States title match, I know what happened thanks to Stat Boy, and I relayed that stuff over our call. I saw the tail end of Gunther Damien Priest and saw that Finn Balor cost Priest that match. What happened in the IC title match?
Bron retained. Sheamus went for a brogue kick, hit the brogue kick, went for the cover. Kaiser grabbed the referee out, so Kaiser is again screwed with Sheamus, and Bron pinned Sheamus to win the match.
Yep.
Okay.
After sparing Kaiser, he literally had to jump over Sheamus's body to spare Kaiser. It was like a crazy jumping spear. This dude is athletic with a capital A. Like, it's ridiculous what Bron does in that ring.
Stat Boy, who were the first two in for the Women's War Games match?
Bayley and Nia.
Okay. Wow, they let Nia run the whole thing. That's really a testament to how far Nia has come.
That's what I was thinking, and I was way off with that. I can't even remember what I picked, but I know it wasn't that.
I picked Bianca and Raquel. And a lot of people were agreeing with me because of that strength battle.
I think picked Io and Raquel, I think.
And Tiffany teased a cash in. The Money in the Bank briefcase was inside a garbage can. She brought it out. She had Liv and Nia at her feet. She called the ref over, and Raquel was like, "What are you doing? Are you out of your mind?" Io comes in with a fire extinguisher and stops the cash in.
Got it. Okay.
Did she do her, the trash can spot?
Yes. I didn't know what she was doing. I saw she grabbed the purple and yellow trash can, and it had this cable attached to it. I'm like, what is she doing? She straps the thing over her, climbs up the cage. As the cage is coming down and the sirens are going off, the War Games match is getting ready to start. Oh boy, here we go. Flames around the ring.
Where's Scott Steiner when you need him? These damn sirens going off.
God, I hate that. I always did hate that air raid siren. Scared the hell out of me as a kid when I was 6 years old.
Yeah.
That was the signal for us to duck and cover under our desks. Two teams will be contained in separate cages with one member of each team starting the match. After 5 minutes, a member from the advantage team, which is the heel team, the new bloodline, will be released to enter the match. After a 3-minute period, alternating members from each team will enter the match until all competitors are inside the cage. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The only way to win is by pinfall or submission. Here comes the new bloodline.
And gentlemen, before this match gets really rolling, I just want you to know, just on my channel alone, 1,190 views so far for this stream.
Woohoo!
Awesome.
Thank you, WIMZ listeners in Knoxville.
Damn. Solo went a little crazy with the water there, huh?
Having matching
Flying V.
Let's see who
Couldn't let
starts.
that one go, could you?
No, I could
you
not.
beat us yesterday. Thanks a lot.
I think I picked Jacob Fatu. I said he was gonna have a crazy showing. Let's see.
I picked Tama Tonga and Jay to start, and it looks like it is going to be Tama Tonga.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, one half down. You need one more to go.
Tama gets a hug from Solo. There goes Tama. Walking
Solo looked like he took a shower and just walked out. No drying himself, no nothing.
So, and again, really quickly, to answer Statboy's question about did Joe Hendry win, not only did he win, but he had some unexpected assistance. There is a new believer in Joe Hendry.
Who?
The Great Khali.
Oh, my God.
What the hell? Did he still go by that name?
They called him the Great Khali. Yeah, he came out with
right.
Ranjan Singh, who was using a different name.
Yeah, that's Jinder
But
name now.
Jinder tried to call for Khali to come out and help him, because the whole Indian connection. And Khali hit the ring, gave the chop to Jinder, and that's how Joe Hendry got the standing ovation in the victory.
Good for Joe Hendry.
Dude, and then Khali and Joe Hendry waved their hands in the air to his music. I don't know what was the crazier thing that I saw. Great Khali helping Joe Hendry or Hornswoggle winning a battle royal.
Ugh. Well, we know there was a time where it was always Hornswoggle and Khali just taking over shows. What is Tama Tonga? I think he a spider monkey. What the hell is he doing?
Looks like it might be Sami to start because we're getting his music. Let's go.
Let's go.
Hometown boy. Well, home country boy.
Sami Zayn's third career War Games match. As he
with his Sami Uso t-shirt. Gotta love it.
That's the one I would wear. I would wear the Sami Uso shirt.
I still have it, yeah. And he's 2-0 in War Games. This is his third.
Jeff wants to get the certified Us one now that he's been upgraded for the honorary Us.
Oh, yeah.
because it doesn't even say Sami's name on it. It just says certified Uso, and then it has the 1 on the back.
Okay.
Well, Christmas around the corner. PayPal's out there, or Super Chat's out there. You heard, guys. Do what
Santa,
you do.
are you paying attention here? We want Bloodline gear for Christmas. And here comes Jimmy.
This is interesting, though, guys. The new Bloodline, the Temu Bloodline, the Wish Bloodline, the Bootleg Bloodline, whatever you want to call them, came out as a cohesive unit. The OG Bloodline are each getting their own individual entrances.
Well, what does that say, huh?
That shows that they're not exactly a full-on team. You would think they would all either be coming out to the Bloodline theme, or at the very least, the Usos would be coming out together to their old tag theme.
You know, they got to give people their yeet moments.
Ooh, Punk comes
and here
out
comes
forward.
Punk. Punk comes out in the middle.
Interesting.
I want to know if our predictions are true. If Seth Rollins gets involved in this match.
1 year ago today,
City
the best return ever. And now he actually gets to join the match.
What a
Ooh,
difference.
look at him poking the caged animals.
Ah! Firing people up. Look at Jacob Fatu jumping on that cage. What a difference a year makes, huh, guys? The logo come up, the little credits, and you hear this music, and in between the shark cage is Punk, and a year later, he's actually in the match.
It's clobbering time!
And of course, everybody that saw the promo last night, you know Punk's motives. He's not here for Jimmy Uso. He's not here for Jey Uso. He's not here for Sami Zayn. He damn sure is not here for Roman Reigns. He is here because of his loyalty to Paul Heyman.
Was that not cinematic there, JJ, the way they did that promo?
That's the only thing I saw from SmackDown last night, because unfortunately, now that I use the Sling, I get the East Coast feed and not the West Coast feed. So I couldn't see it at 8 o'clock when Turning Point ended.
Uh-oh, guys.
Ooh, Roman is coming. Jey Uso is going to be the last one to come out, which leads me to believe he will be the one to start.
Okay, guys. OTC's coming out. You know what this means for his entrance? We got to acknowledge it, though. Interesting. Paul Heyman's not out here supporting Punk or Roman. Oh, damn it. I left my OTC shirt in the luggage.
Just the aura of Roman Reigns. And again, much like Punk, he's getting face to face there. His 1 in the air. Y'all motherfuckers need to acknowledge me.
Mm-hmm. But
not your illegitimate bastard version of the Bloodline.
Bastard. But remember who's got the advantage. That cage is going to open for them first.
That's true. But look at that shot, though, of Roman in front of their cage with his 1 in the air. Could that be something that comes into play later?
Who knows?
Arms out, almost like he's going to crucify himself.
Right?
Showing love to Jimmy, showing love to Sami, and just kind of looking at Punk like, all I got to do is get through this match and tolerate your punk ass. Pun intended.
You guys know. I know when that rivalry comes out. And they got to sit in this cage for, what, at least 4 or 5 minutes? Yeah.
At least 5 minutes. You know, Roman could try to send Punk in second, much like he did to Sami last year. Have Punk prove himself. You would think that they'd want to separate as opposed to stay locked up there with each other for as long as possible.
Now Jimmy's about to get his grand entrance. Oh, sorry, Jay. Yeah.
Jay will be starting.
So I called this one right.
Yeah, I think I called Jay, but I didn't call. I think I called. Yeah, I think I picked Jay for one side, but didn't get the other side right. I called Jacob Fatu. I think no matter who wins, Jacob Fatu is gonna look strong as hell in this match.
Look at that shot there, Roman eyeing Punk.
Uso.
He side-eyed him too. I don't even think Punk noticed it.
That was the stink eye, baby. Here
Oh
comes
my
Jay
God.
through the crowd.
Eating his way to the ring. Damn, look at that sea of crowd. Did they get the number, Mike, of how many people were there officially earlier in the stream?
No, I haven't gotten the attendance number yet.
That arena, I don't even see an empty seat. You, JJ?
That's the most you get.
According to Wikipedia, take it for what it is. They say 17,828.
Oh wow, I was gonna guess 20.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
I mean, you would have lost because you went over, and it's
Yeah.
always closest without going over. But still, that's pretty close.
Yeah. Earlier, I took a random guess of how many champs there's been Grand Slam champions, and I said 21, and it was 22. And Snapboy was like, "Damn, you were close."
Now we'll see if my theory is accurate, because I called the next person that'll be in will be Tonga Loa, followed by Jimmy Uso. That way we get a little tease of the Tongans versus the Usos to kind of hype and build and get that suspense rolling for a WrestleMania match.
Mm-hmm. Jay climbing the cage. 17 or at least 17,000, but like JJ said, take it with a grain of salt because it is Wikipedia.
Really quickly to Dwayne, Noah's taking a little bit of a break before karaoke, Dwayne. Me and him just got done calling the Wrestlecade Super Show, and I told him that he didn't have to jump onto this, that he could take the couple hours in between, take a little bit of a nap, get some food, whatever, rest his voice. That way he's ready for karaoke come 11 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Pacific.
He has to save that beautiful voice because we know how the wheel is towards him, right, JJ?
Yeah, and I already have it confirmed, courtesy of Los Dominguez, is that we will at least have $100 in donations. That's 20 wheel spins.
Damn.
Plus whoever else may decide to donate in Super Chat. It's Safet's birthday today. I told him on the other stream, I know he doesn't normally Super Chat, but if he does a $5 Super Chat during karaoke, I'll give him a 2-for-1. So he'll get 2 spins for the price of one as a birthday present. But he's got to at least Super Chat $5.
Happy birthday, Safet. And JJ, you got to do your thing because the bell just rang.
Bell sounded, and here we go. The main event here for Survivor Series War Games, the men's War Games match. Team OG versus Team New Bloodline. Tama Tonga in all black. Main event Jey Uso in the red and black to start things off for the respective teams. Heels have the advantage.
And here we go as Jey Uso has Tama Tonga all to himself.
The clock disappeared on me. I was trying to see if we all were like exactly synced.
Don't worry, Dwayne. Noah's not missing wrestling. He's just saving his voice. He's not. We have such an extensive team now that he's not always needed to be on the calls when there's multiple shows and simulcasts.
The question is he really saving his voice? Because he screams at the TV.
A lot of teasing, but no major, nothing between these two.
Well, yet they're both starting off slow because you got to remember, pinfall submissions don't even count until the cage is full of all 10 men.
Right.
So why get in there and exert yourself? Use a feeling out process. And to your point, Mikey, both men throwing punches left and right now.
You got to think about it, especially if if you have the advantage, right? Why not run away and stay as far until your partner comes out, and now it's 2-on-1 for a little bit.
Exactly. Slow and steady wins the race. That's why the tortoise defeated the hare.
That's how Mike Tyson should have been punching Jake Paul.
Oh, don't remind me, please,
Stop
Mike.
me on telling lies.
Huge enziguri there from Jey Uso. Rocks Tonga in the corner.
Damn. Really rocked. I don't think he knows where he is right now.
Tama ducked that enziguri attempt, though.
I guess he told me, yes, I do.
Nice.
A short bridge clothesline jumping down to the cam is smart.
Oh, the wall camera.
We got the Shark Tank camera.
2 minutes and 30 seconds until the next person comes in.
Mm-hmm. So, like you said, JJ, taking his sweet time here. Alligator roll into a suplex. That's a beautiful combo. Sort of a Falcon Arrow almost.
I really like Tama Tonga. Like, as much as Jacob Fatu is going to be the breakout of the new bloodline, I like Tama's energy.
Yeah.
The only one I'm not really feeling is Tongaloa. There's a reason why Camacho got fired during his previous run.
Yeah. Or should I say, yeah.
Well, that's Tama Tonga that does that, not Tongaloa.
I know.
Nice springboard hello there. Shades of Eddie Guerrero.
He just did it right as we talked. Perfect timing, dude.
We appreciate the offer, Cape Rare, but I think the 3-man team is about as much as we can handle. We don't try to go 4-man.
Yeah. It's too chaotic.
Tomorrow is going to be interesting, though, because I'm opening the floor to anybody on the team, on the Simply Reliable Studios team that wants to be part of Ladies Night Out, can join the call for that one. Because I may or may not have to bounce out before the show ends. Jeff, we're going to wait until 8 Pacific, 11 Eastern. We're going to give ourselves a little bit of a break here. Those of us that need to eat can eat. Keep in mind, I've been on a call since 1:30 this afternoon, our time, 4:30 Eastern. So I need a moment to get some nutrition, refresh my beverages, go to the bathroom.
Like me, JJ, I've literally been on the road since 2 this morning.
God bless you, sir. That's why nobody's mad at you being late. Traffic is a motherfucker. That time Jey Uso hits that spinning enziguri.
We never know who's watching, so I gotta say, I'm thinking of you, whoever that was that flipped the railing on the other side, man. I'm hoping everything's all right, but that was ridiculous what I saw.
15 seconds.
Jeff with the James Cagney there. I thank you. My phone battery thanks you, and my bladder thanks you. And see who comes in next. 1. The gate opens, and it's Big Bronson Reed.
Holy
hell! I was wrong in that
go.
one as far as getting the tag teams.
Dude, that's the worst Jay can get right now.
The Aussie behemoth comes in. He's looking into the ring for something. 2 minutes and 51 seconds as the clock went away.
He may be from Aussie, but he fits right in because I think he is Samoan.
I did my research. Right, he does have Samoan in him.
Oh, yeah, for those of you that don't get the joke for what Jeff says, in the movie Yankee Doodle Dandy, George M. Cohan said, "My mother thanks you, my father thanks you, my sister thanks you, and I thank you." So Jeff with my phone battery thanks you, my bladder thanks you, and I thank you.
Jay taking it, he's taking it straight to Reed. No fair. Ooh.
That was Bronson's junk right in Jay's face.
I was gonna say, what the hell do you even call that?
That was the Diddler special attack.
That's the opposite of a stank face. He's calling Tama over for the other ring. Tama was just taking a breather. Chair shot.
Daniel, I am hoping we get a tsunami off the top of the cage.
Oh my God!
Can you want to see somebody turn into human splatter?
He's got to do it to multiple people.
It's got to be, dude. It's going to be the holy shit moment. Just like when Rikishi got choke slammed off the cell into the truck bed at Armageddon 2000. Seeing Bronson Reed hit that tsunami, which is essentially an Uso splash off of the top of the cage. You almost got to have him do it to one of the Usos just to add insult to injury.
Well, I hope nobody ate anything, because a guy that size landing in the right spot, a holy shit moment can take place.
Literally. Hey, if it's Punk, we've seen Punk do that in the middle of a fight before.
Thankfully, nobody in either team is wearing white.
Exactly. You're just begging for something to happen when you wear white in those situations. I'm like a choking Jay in the corner there against the turnbuckle. These two, well, 1.5 behemoths. Tama Lunga's not really a behemoth, but Jay desperately in need of one.
Stepping on Jay's chest, trying to cave it in there.
That's a cleanup you don't want to deal with, folks. I'm telling you right now. If you've got kids, that's one thing. But when grown-ups do it, it's a disaster.
Yep.
Assisted Steiner splash there with the Irish whip, and then Bronson Reed follows up with one of his own. 13 seconds till Jey Uso gets a little bit of assistance here.
Who do you think it's going to be? Sami?
I almost feel like it's got to be, because Bronson is the outsider. Oh, no, it's going to be Jay.
Jimmy.
Or Jimmy, yeah. So I was right about the OG side. I was just wrong about the new Bloodline side.
No
3
toys.
minutes here.
Ooh, right. Insecurity to both
Fury here from Jimmy Uso.
Oh! Chops to Big Bronson's chest. That's a big chest.
Super kick party.
What is this? A waving chop?
Chops with flair.
Mm-hmm. Well, now we're even, guys. At least for the next 3.5 minutes, maybe.
Less than 3 minutes. It's 3-minute intervals now. So probably 2.5, 2 minutes at this point.
Yeah.
Corkscrew moonsault there from Jimmy Uso takes out both members of the new Bloodline. And it looks like Jimmy's already bleeding out of the mouth. You kind of saw it there when he stuck his tongue out.
Yeah, he's already fired up too, man. He's got the crazy look that you usually see on Tonga. Helping his brother. What the hell are they conspiring to do? Another double super kick, I guess? Nope.
Steiner splash.
Oh, Jay's exhausted again. He was the beginning. He started it. Chops to the corner.
And another one.
Jeff, that's a code. No. The worst code you want at Disney is a code V, but
did somebody say 3 minutes? Oh man. If he was still around, and you know he'd be involved in this bloodline.
Yeah, right. Well, Fatu, the son of Umaga, was in a doors, ladders, and chairs match on the Wrestlecade show and came up victorious.
Did they use a door?
Zilla's speared a dude named White Mike through the door before the bell even sounded.
Jesus.
White Mike?
Yes.
I claim copyright.
That was his name. Don't at me. It was a 6-man doors, ladders, and chairs match. But I bring that up because of Jeff bringing up Eddie Fatu, of course, the real name of Umaga, whereas William Regal used to call him Umanga.
I love that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, Tongaloa was getting ready to come in. Solo stopped him.
Go, Jacob.
He's sending the werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
He's sending his enforcer. Uh-oh.
I think they really want to try to cripple the Usos here. You've got the two biggest men on the new Bloodline side, Jacob Fatu and Bronson Reed, now in this matchup. Add the speed and agility of Tonga. This may be easy pickings for Tongaloa and for Solo Sikoa.
I'm not JR, but business definitely just picked up.
And I want to give a quick shout out to Jacob. I think he is a very religious person in real life. This means more than just a gimmick. I read his tweets. He asks for blessings every day. So big props to Jacob Fatu.
Oh my God, he just kicked up like Jay didn't do nothing to him. My God, what is he, JJ? 250? He just threw all his weight on Jay.
Jacob is by and far the most resilient member of the new bloodline. There's a reason why he's the enforcer. It takes a lot to keep the werewolf down. I mean, you think about lore, you can only defeat a werewolf with the silver bullet.
Exactly. I mean, look how quickly he came out of a walking boot.
Minute 40 before the OGs get some assistance.
I can't wait to see who it is.
It's got to be Sami at this point. They're milking the drama between Punk and Roman. They've got to be the last two.
Look at that. Hey, Jeff, correct me. 6'2", 279. Damn. I said 250. I was off.
Thank you for that, Jeff.
Jeff with the stats.
Well, Stat Boy is a little bit occupied trying to do commentary here. He can't be doing Google searches every 5 seconds.
I know.
Don't give away all my
when
secrets.
He's in the chat room.
I've got a gimmick to keep up here, okay? I mean, come on.
JJ is being
Quit killing kayfabe.
JJ. Wow, Jay Uso is being isolated. Oh my God. Jay, you just talked about Roman crucifying himself. Look at the position they picked Jay in before they did that move. Was that not symbolism?
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Jacob just running
15.
all of his weight, Jim. Oh, yeah. You're right.
10,
it's got to be Sami, right?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Punk
2,
looks like he's ready.
1.
I think Roman's going to stop him much like Solo.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go.
Oh.
Just like the year before, and Punk's not happy.
Well, we just saw the other one, the new quote unquote tribal chief do it, and now the OG tribal chief did it. Sami Zayn look back like I don't want shit to do with that. I'm out.
Hell nah.
Get some toys, Sammy. Get some toys. No one's getting toys.
There's enough in the ring already, isn't there?
There's only chairs. The ladies brought out more than this.
Give it time, Mikey. Give it time. I would be willing to bet you that Solo is going to put a bunch of stuff in there.
Yeah.
Because you got to figure Solo and Roman will be the last two, the two team captains.
Yeah.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. There was a lot going on in my ear, but Rhea and Liv were the last two for the women, right? The team captains.
Yeah.
So you got to figure they're going to run that here as well.
You know, we talked about them coming out separate, and there's no unity. I wonder if those little stars on Sami is kind of that he does trust Punk, because Punk, we know, has a star usually when he gets. I mean, it's a Chicago thing, but we never know if that gear is kind of that he does trust him.
That's fair. That's a good shout there, Walter. I was curious why Sami had those stars, but you might be onto something. Or it could be a red herring because, you know, who can you trust? Can you really trust Sami or can you really trust Punk?
Is the handshake coming?
There we go.
You'd love to see that.
Sami Uso and Jimmy Uso working over Jacob Fatu. And now all three, quote unquote, brothers teaming up on Bronson Reed.
I love that Sami Zayn inserted himself in that picture of the Usos. That shit is funny, dude.
Now look at Punk and Roman just both leaning to each side.
That's a good
why am I
screenshot.
stuck in
Screenshot
here with
that.
this motherfucker?
Screenshot that photo and get them both to sign it. That'd be perfect.
Right?
Well, we know Solo's gonna be next.
And just imagine what both of them write on that picture. I don't want to be in the match with this guy. Neither do I.
That'd be funny if they put the X of each other's faces and you just sign over it so you can't see the other one's face.
Hey, Jeff, there is such thing as a smoky singing voice. I'm just saying.
That's
to his
true.
point, to my point earlier, he's chatting more here because his voice is making chain smokers jealous. We all know he's not going to be able to sing tonight, and here comes Tonga Loa for the new bloodline, as expected. But yeah, to those that missed it on the other call, Jeff will be unable to sing tonight due to his voice. He will still be part of the show. He said he will still interact if we discuss wrestling and topics, which, depending on how quickly the spins go, we may need him to do a chat topic or something to extend the show a little bit.
Hey, just do your best Jimmy Cash impression. He had a smoky voice, didn't he?
do George Burns.
Right?
I got it, Jeff. I got it. You're a huge Star Trek fan. Sing the songs William Shatner style.
Right?
Picture yourself
in a boat on a river with tangerine trees and marmalade skies.
Didn't they win a Grammy?
Possibly.
Ouch.
Heart attack there by the Tongans onto Jey Uso.
I'm just waiting for this time to run out because this is going to be pretty interesting which of these two come out of this cage.
That's true. You know, Roman may trust Punk so little that he makes Punk be last.
Yeah.
There's a very strong possibility there.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Oh, they're talking to each other.
Mm-hmm. I'm just surprised there's no Heyman.
You got to save Heyman for the end because there's that dark cloud looming. People think that Heyman, with the way he was dressed upon his return, looking very reminiscent of the way Solo dresses, people still think Heyman could be the one that's going to turn here and cost the OGs the match. So you got to save Heyman for the finale.
Yep, and we got to stick with it because as we learned last year, you can't trust that the credits show up.
This is also true.
Holy shit! Jacob Fatu
with the best moonsault ever sit-down version on the top rope.
Jeez. When that clock runs out.
Punk looked like he was looking for the clock there to see how much time was left.
Yeah, my theory might even be true. CM Punk might not even get involved in this match if Seth Rollins has something to say.
Yeah, let's not forget about that.
20 seconds on the clock.
This advantage might be evened up.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Punk looks like he ain't even going to try.
And Punk just slows past Roman.
Beautiful.
You guys saw that coming, right? Like as soon as he went
City
forward,
Saint has finally entered War Games for the first time in his illustrious career.
And look,
and
who
he's just standing there at the top of the step, looking at them, looking at the Tongans and Bronson Reed. It's Tama Tonga, Jacob Fatu, and Bronson Reed awaiting his entrance.
He's like,
now he looks back at Roman.
Why, right? Roman telling him no.
Oh, what's
Punk
he
waiting now.
About?
Is he gonna wait?
Punk going under the ring. He's got a toolkit sponsored by Binford Tools.
We know what happened in the McIntyre match with the tool. Is this Punk's new thing now?
Toolbox to the head of Jacob, one to Tonga, another one to Bronson Reed. Here goes one for Tongaloa.
Well, there goes my theory. He got involved.
And you can hear the tools inside rattling around.
Mm-hmm.
It is full, ladies and gentlemen.
I thought we got rid of Mr. Dunn. Why is the camera doing this?
You got to forgive it in a match like War Games because trying to get a good camera angle is hard.
Oh, yeah, to see through that
All
cage.
that toying around. We're now at a minute and a half before Solo Sikoa enters the match.
I thought Punk was going to open that box for a second. Rising knee strike, as Punk does with the Bulldog. Oh, it's going to do on the two.
And Jacob Fatu did not feel it at all. Popped right up to the Samoan Werewolf.
CM Punk didn't get the memo that you don't attack a Samoan.
Go to sleep versus a blessing.
Pop-up Samoan drop, Shades of Umaga.
I love how Jacob does that. Solo putting his one in the air. Again, JJ reminded you all, this nothing counts into the final man has come in here. All it is just wearing your opponent down at this point.
Got Bronson versus Sami. You got Jimmy versus now Jacob. You got Tonga just kind of roaming around. Going up against Jey Uso there. 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And here comes the new tribal chief, Solo Sikoa.
Bootleg Bloodline with the advantage again.
And he goes and eyes Roman and goes over to taunt him. That may not be a smart move.
Did he say you better get ready? I'm going to show you what the tribal chief does. I think that's what he said.
Roman looks like he's locked down in prison there, the only man in that cage now. And the entire new bloodline with their ones in the air is Solo, their tribal chief, comes to the ring, slamming the cage door in Sami's head.
People said Sami might turn on him. I don't know if he'll forgive that damn shot to his head if he is.
And now one to Jey Uso.
Unbelievable.
Now they're setting up Jimmy Uso.
Oh, my God.
Slamming the door in his face, too.
Saving Punk for last.
Oh.
Solo's got the steel chain there.
Oh, is he going to lock Roman out? Oh, okay. I thought he was going to lock Roman out and force him to have to climb to get it.
to Sami Zayn.
In the middle, too. Barking orders is Solo, the new tribal chief.
Oh, this is going to be bad. Oh. A double roll of the dice.
Now the Jimmy's getting one, I think. Nope, Jay, sorry.
Oh.
Boop. Where's Punk in all this? Is he laid out in the other wing?
He's posted up in the corner there.
Oh, I see him now, yeah. Here's Roman.
He's ready for the hip attack.
Yep, that's true. And Jacob did a crazy one earlier.
Huge moonsault from Jacob Fatu, taking out both Usos.
Damn, Jacob. He's just showing why he's the enforcer. Oh, you might get your wish. Oh, no.
No, he's got to go higher.
Tsunami onto Sami.
Tsunami. That's one. Go back up. Go back up. Go back up.
Solo
Bron.
enjoying this.
Damn.
The decimation and destruction that his bloodline has caused in the middle of the ring. Look again at that beautiful moonsault from Jacob Fatu. And then the tsunami from Big Bronson Reed onto Sami Zayn.
Reed so fits in with them. Like,
and now Punk is the only man standing, and he's getting jumped gang initiation style by the new bloodline.
He's reluctant to the core, man. He smacks all in the face. He knew what was happening. He didn't care.
And all Roman can do is stand there and watch until the clock runs out.
Oh, they're locking him out of the
They're
cage.
locking it so he can't get in.
Well, there's a top. He can climb over.
Yeah, just don't want to throw a quad. Don't want to be like Kevin Nash.
Right? Yo ass ain't getting in here. Better get some bolt cutters.
Or start
20
climbing.
seconds left.
Oh, come on. Paul Heyman's got to be the one that comes out with some bolt cutters, right?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And here comes the real tribal chief, the original tribal chief, the OTC. Roman Reigns has been released from his cell.
Oh, they're going to be waiting on him because he has to climb to get in there.
Where's the 15-foot ladder when you need it?
Right. Punk, throw that. Tell me there's some bolt cutters in that toolbox and throw it over.
You're not Kane, Roman. You're not going to pull that chain off.
You're not Mark Henry.
He's asking for the key, but the ref ain't got the key.
What you going to do? Climb it. Maybe they raised the cage and it's Paul Heyman at the switch. Come on, get Heyman involved somehow. Didn't I do that once? Somebody raised the cage and it was like one of the wrestlers at the switch and he was helping him.
Oh, there he goes. He's going up. He's going to climb.
And the entire new bloodline just standing there watching Roman steal the cage. Tama Tonga and Tongaloa jumping up there to try to intercept him.
He took one out. There's the
Roman's
other.
got one leg over. Now Bronson Reed up to try to stop him. Roman knocking Bronson's face into the cage and gets crotched on the top rope there. Both legs over, starting to come back down. And here comes Jacob Fatu to meet him. Boots Jacob Fatu's face and another one. Solo Sikoa up to the top rope. Solo gets thrown into the cage.
This is what I wanted, JJ, for Jacob and Roman to touch. I can't wait for these two to lock up.
Ring the bell. Start the match. He's in.
Roman with a flying cross body block takes out the entire new bloodline.
Now he's in. His feet touch the canvas. Now you ring the bell.
And he is a one-man wrecking crew, just single shot thrusts taking out every member of the bloodline. And there's one for Solo, the new tribal chief.
Way to reverse the momentum. He got thrown to the second rope. He just bounced off the rope. What's on Roman's mind here, guys?
Going into the other ring to check on his team now.
Minus Punk.
Getting Jimmy up.
It's like, come on, guys, get
helping
up.
Jay to his feet.
This is going to be interesting.
Looks at CM Punk.
He gonna go
ignores
to
him. Goes to Sami, helps Sami to his feet.
We knew that was going to happen
Punk
right
on
there.
his own. Punk back to his feet, though.
Uh-oh. I don't even think I've heard a bell. You guys
And
heard
here's
the bell?
Paul Heyman.
Bolt cutters, maybe?
There's the bolt cutters.
Now we have the bolt cutters. It's a bit late.
Best in the world, the tribal team. You guys got to work together, Paul Heyman trying to talk sense into them.
There's the bell. We are official now.
Are they gonna get it? Are they gonna do it, JJ? Avengers assemble. Up. They turn.
5-on-5, right in the middle. Well, not right in the middle, but pretty close.
I know Rock does this, but damn, I just got goosebumps, guys. They're teasing so bad. Nobody's even touched each other yet.
There we go.
This is what you call war, JJ.
Everybody paired off with everybody. Roman's got Solo in the far corner.
Looks like Tama and Jay Tongaloa and Jimmy. So the Tongans and the Usos are paired off kind of like we expected. Jacob and Punk.
And of course, the 2 tribal chiefs.
Double super kicks.
Does that not feel awkward to say? Do we have to say that right for now until we figure it out? 2 tribal chiefs?
The Tongans laid prone. Double Uso splash. And Jacob Fatu's got Jimmy with a headbutt. Solo stomps Jay.
You know we got to see that tag match, right, JJ? Like, come on now.
Of course. I'm telling you. We've got to have that at Mania, though.
Yeah.
I feel like Solo versus Roman is something that can happen either at Saturday Night Main Event or Elimination Chamber.
Mm-hmm.
But we've got to save the Tongans versus the Usos for Mania.
What about Fatu versus Roman?
Maybe the debut on Netflix.
Maybe. Yeah. Holy shit.
Because that'll be a major match. And Roman doesn't usually do televised matches, but that's a huge event, so he might make the exception for that.
True. Jacob looks like he's carrying Punk while Solo's carrying Roman, and there's a table set in that corner.
Solo setting up for the spike. Roman ducks it. Spear to Punk, which helps to take down.
I can't lie. I kind of almost saw that coming when they
Not
turned.
good.
Samoan spike.
1, 2.
Roman
Kick
kicks
out.
out.
Of course he was going to kick out. Damn, what happened to Solo? I didn't see it. He is red as hell under that neck.
Look at it again here. Roman spears Punk, which takes down Jacob in the process, but Punk is still laid out, grabbing his stomach.
He got taken on the wrist, but that's not just Roman spirits. He took punishment before.
Huge running Death Valley driver from Bronson Reed. Jacob Fatu has Punk now.
Punk is at
best moonsault ever, but he missed. Punk rolled out of the way, and Jacob could have jammed his knee there. Look at the way he's holding it.
Oh, he's holding his knee.
Senton from Bronson goes for the cover. 1, 2. Sami with the breakup. Tama Tonga following Sami in.
I'm just, you guys said it earlier, that tsunami off the cage. I'm just trying to think of who's going to get it. Ugh. Here's Jimmy coming into the frame now. Some good knife and chop.
To Tongaloa. Tongaloa reverses, though, sends Jimmy face first into the steel.
He's just kind of draped on the rope.
Keep in mind, guys, there's really no room. The cage is on the edge of the ring there, so there's nowhere for anyone to roll to. Once you hit that cage. You just fall.
Yep.
And you pray you don't get caught on those steel cables that are called ropes.
Yep. They're setting up a table.
Jacob rolls under the table. You can see him hobbling there, favoring his leg. Pray to God he didn't do any major damage.
Oh, whoa.
Well, if he didn't, there's some damage now.
Spear to Solo.
Damn. Ooh,
Thrust
Solo's
kick
head.
from Bronson Reed takes down Roman, though, stopping the momentum.
Solo's head was awfully close to that table, guys. Uh-oh.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Oh, don't tell me the tsunami off the cage now. The Roman.
No, he's got the platform. Is he gonna? He's gonna go. He's going up top.
Gonna go.
I called it, people. Bronson is up top. He's getting his footing. Roman stretched out on a table. Big Bronson Reed getting his bearings. Looking for the tsunami off the top of the War Game structure.
I feel like he's gonna miss.
Move, Roman, move.
Yeah, I feel like Roman. It's Roman. He's gonna move. Is he gonna really
Punk
do this?
saves Roman.
Oh!
Oh!
Does Roman trust the Second City Saint now? Punk literally just saved Roman. As Big Bronson Reed went crashing through that table. Look at it again.
Roman just looked over his shoulder and realized what happened, guys.
Very.
Oh, that would have been total disaster if he connected with that, guys.
Roman looks at Bronson Reed, looks at Punk.
Is he going to help Punk
up?
up?
The cell, the structure there, the cage.
If he helps Punk up, the crowd is going to pop like a mofo. You guys know he's going to help
He offers
Punk
the hand to Punk. Does Punk trust him enough to take it, though?
Come on.
He takes it, and Roman
there we go!
Feet, but Jacob Fatu clubbers Roman there, and then a big side kick to Punk.
Damn it, we get a moment and Fatu just ruins it in 2 seconds.
Superman punch to Jacob Fatu. Samoan spike to Roman.
Oof. He caught him right in the Adam's apple, too, JJ.
And another one to Roman. 2 Samoan spikes. 1, 2, and a super kick party from Jimmy and Jey Uso breaks up the pinfall attempt.
Damn, Jacob is hurt, guys.
Oh, yeah, he's going to have some damage to that knee.
Mm-hmm. You got to think about the damage Reed has. Missing from that height, what's that, 20 feet? And he jumped and ran through a table?
And a pair of super kicks from the Usos rocking Jacob Fatu.
Oh, come on, Peacock. Don't mess up on me.
I'm good.
There we go. And, my Peacock
Irish
skipped.
whip. The 1D to
1D.
Jacob Fatu.
Oh, we haven't seen that in a while.
1D. That'll take somebody out for a while.
Well, I actually saw the 3D earlier as Devon Dudley's sons fought the Good Hands from TNT.
Oh, that's awesome. Interesting enough, the Usos didn't go for a cover.
Nope, setting the table up.
Oh, the Uso splash, I'm assuming.
Think so, to Jacob. Jacob Fatu laid out on the table. Spear to Tongaloa from main event Jey Uso. Here comes Tama Tonga now.
Jimmy's still in the corner, perched.
He's waiting for the opportunity there. Blue Thunder Bomb, but you know that won't get the pinfall.
He didn't even try it. He didn't even try it.
Do it, Jimmy. Oh, he's going to go.
Jimmy's debating, does he go for it here or does he go for the top? He's going for the top. They may be letting Jacob Fatu get his breath back here.
Yeah.
You got a feeling Jacob's going to move now.
Yep. Jacob, you gave Jacob too much time. He's going to move. But remember, his leg is hurt. He might move
Doesn't
slow.
matter. All he's got to do is roll.
Yep.
Uso splash, and he connects with it.
Oh! But did he take himself out of the match there, Jay?
Don't know.
Ah.
And Paul Heyman on the outside just admiring the chaos and destruction, but which side is he for?
Right? Mike, everybody's down, dude.
Sami
over to help up Jimmy Uso.
Jimmy.
I think he's going to make a
now
plan.
He's helping up Jey Uso.
He's gathering.
Guys, if Sami Uso was to turn, this would be the opportunity to do it right here.
Yep. I think he wants to gather the team to make some kind of plan, though. At least, hopefully.
Jimmy, Jey, and Sami Uso all coming over to the other side. Sami extending his hand to Punk, helping Punk up. The Usos checking on their tribal chief, Roman Reigns.
The crowd just erupted in a "This is awesome" chant, and I concur.
Usos helping Roman up. All 5 members of the OG Bloodline team standing.
Uh-oh.
And
Solo
is the first member to get to his feet.
Do you want to be on your feet right now in that ring?
It was at this moment Solo realized he was fucked.
Yeah. I mean, he might go out on the Shield, pun intended, to go and just swing. It wasn't supposed to be like this. Is that what he just said?
Yeah,
Mike?
that's what he said.
Holy shit. You fucked up the crowd. Look at Sami's face, though, JJ. Look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Sami's right in the middle.
He's looking at Roman. He's looking at
Super
Roman,
kick from Jey Uso. One from Jimmy. Double super kicks from the Usos. Rocking Solo Sikoa.
Go,
Jimmy
Sami.
calling for Sami. Haluva kick.
Oh!
Sami
Bring the
throws
meat,
Solo
bring the
right
meat.
to CM Punk.
I think he's gonna go for the GTS.
Go to sleep. Rock Solo Sikoa bounces off the rope.
Ooh!
Spear.
Uh-oh. Spear.
Roman with the
Come on.
cover. One.
Say it's over.
There it is.
That is it. Charles Robinson counts the three count. Couldn't even see the ref make the count.
I didn't either. It skipped. My Peacock skipped.
It was just a bad camera angle.
That is a great camera angle.
And the original Bloodline gets the victory here, overcoming the odds.
Because they welcome Punk into this
and Roman were able to work together as a unit. The four Usos embrace in the corner. Punk left standing in the cold, eyeing everybody. Will they bring him in for a show of respect? You have to remember it was War Games 2 years ago where Sami really proved where he lied and his dedication to the Bloodline.
Here it is, guys.
Jimmy Uso giving a hug to Punk. Jey Uso showing some respect and love to Punk. Sami getting pulled in, showing some love to Punk.
This is it.
And now we get an embrace from those four as Roman stands on the outside looking on.
Are they going to do it, JJ? Are they going to embrace?
Gonna find out. Looks like Sami is going over to Roman like, dude, you owe him, bro. Punk slowly walking over towards Roman. And we go to a replay.
Ah, what a dick team.
Come on, man.
Remember,
taking a look at the botched tsunami and Punk saving Roman, which helped to earn a little bit of trust there between the two. But then we got the successful Uso splash from Jimmy onto Jacob from off the top of the structure.
And then here's everyone getting.
You want to talk about a clean break? Watch the way that table just snaps in half.
Mm-hmm. Everybody hit
again, here's how everything fell. The two super kicks, the double team super kick, the huluva kick, the GTS, right into Roman's spear, which got us the 3 count. And here's a better camera angle. There's the 1, 2, and 3.
Come on, give me. I don't trust the credits or nothing. Give it to me. Give me the hug. Give me the something.
All 5 men standing there, and you see Sami talking to Roman. Roman does not want to show Punk any credit, any respect. Sami looks like he's almost forcing it. Roman extends his hand.
Punk
and Punk takes it. A solid handshake between the 2 men.
Where's Paul Heyman in the corner?
Jimmy had his hands up in the air like, motherfucker, I can't believe this shit.
Look at Paul Heyman's face.
Yep. Now here comes the true test. Roman with his 1 up, everybody with their 1s up, Punk doing the GTS sign. Still no 1 in the air from Punk, no acknowledgement, but still a solid show of respect.
Mike, you're the sports guy. I wonder how Steph Curry feels seeing Punk do that all the time.
You probably hate. Well, Punk was doing it first.
Yeah, that's true. Really? No twist?
Give it time. Mm-hmm. We haven't seen the graphic on the lower third yet.
That doesn't even matter if we see it, to be honest.
Jay tried to show respect for Punk holding the ropes for him. Punk took it over and said, nah, man, you go. Let me respect you.
Punk is limping, too.
All men are worse for wear, but the true test is going to be to see what happened with Jacob Fatu and any injuries he may have sustained coming out of this. Punk comes down the stairs. Paul Heyman with arms wide open like Creed.
Punk just said something too to him. I couldn't hear it.
When I need the favor, I'm going to come ask for it.
That's what he said? Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is the true test too. When Roman comes out of that cage.
You see Paul Heyman bowing to his tribal chief.
No
That's
embrace.
it? Didn't say anything?
No embrace either. Just kind of a half-hearted. I mean, I guess that's Roman's way of acknowledging.
And the Bloodline makes their way up. You can see the three Usos in the back kind of arm in arm there. Jimmy in the middle. Maybe Jimmy's the most worse for wear.
Come on, we got to get a
already
final
through the
embrace
back.
with Paul Heyman. Come on, give us a final embrace or something.
Roman turns, kind of nods his head at his brothers in arms. Another full-on embrace there. Roman and Jimmy.
Oh. Punk coming back. He wants to get part of this group hug.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Ones are in the air.
Come on, Punk. You know Punk ain't gonna do it.
It's what everyone's waiting for, though. They want to see Punk throw the one up and truly acknowledge Roman. But there is your money shot, gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
We go to the highlight package.
I feel like they're saving something big for Netflix.
That truly may be the end of it this year, guys. There may not be a big post-credit scene like there was with Punk's return last year.
They may be saving it for Netflix, JJ.
Maybe so. Maybe so.
They may be saving it from Netflix. They may be saving it for Saturday night's main event. Because you got to figure that's in 14 days.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's only 2 weeks. Again, we got final resolution from TNA on Friday the 13th, and then Saturday night's main event the very next day, much like we had Turning Point last night and Survivor Series today.
Mm-hmm. We'll see. I kind of miss Armageddon being in December, to be honest.
So the series count is 2-1 in favor of the original Bloodline. You know, where do we go from here? We get ready for Rumble coming up.
You gotta figure
conspiracy theories about that.
We're all happy the new the Bloodline won, but what does it say for the new one? Does The Rock be like, okay, Solo, you failed me one too many times? Like this, the road curves so many ways. I mean, there's so many ways to get to the same destination.
Oh yeah, indeed. Who knows? I mean, we're just gonna have to wait 48 hours until Monday Night Raw and then SmackDown and go from there.
Well, gentlemen, we have a visitor popping in who would like to acknowledge everybody.
Yay!
Jeff motherfucking Meacham in the house. He did post in the comments that he's down to come in for a few if we wanted, so I went ahead and sent him the link.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy nothing shit crazy. Nothing went crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting something, man. That this post-credits Marvel bullshit is fucking with my head now. Also got the ride. That's like, no more of this. Just let it be, man. Fuck.
You know what? They were betting on us wanting something. They did that right on purpose.
Yeah. When they went to the highlight reel, when they were face to face, I was like, oh shit. I think what we're gonna come back to, but it worked out. I don't think we're ever gonna get Punk doing the ones in the air. Like I can't see him doing that. Like it doesn't work for me, you know.
He
Doesn't
may go
work
like
for me,
this.
brother.
No,
I pretty much see this. Look.
Your voice, you almost sound like Hogan there.
Yeah, right.
Give me one. Give me a that doesn't work for me, brother.
Doesn't work for me, brother.
See?
Yeah.
He sounds like Hogan with his voice right now.
Yeah.
I'm not,
That voice doing a William Shatner impression, I think, would be solid gold tonight, brother.
Yeah. They're gonna have to super chat me and go to fucking urgent care if I do that.
Right.
Like, for real.
Brother.
Brother. Oh, my back. Again. Oh shit.
Damn.
Good show.
Great show.
You know, I feel so bad. I wouldn't say this out loud, but I don't think they fucking he's not gonna care. I completely slept through Ricker's match. I feel bad because I'm so exhausted. I did. I straight conked out before the women's War Games match even ended. And I woke up. I'm like, oh, and then I saw the Intercontinental. I'm like, Nakamura's champion. Okay, well, fuck me. So yeah, but other than that, it was a good show. What I saw.
Today has been a fantastic day for professional wrestling. Me and Noah had a blast doing the Wrestlecade Super Show. He's already saying that whenever the next Super Show is, we do that as well. He wants to cover that every time that they do a Wrestlecade Super Show.
Awesome. That's good to know.
We had, I believe it was David Crockett come out to do guest commentary for George South versus AJ Francis.
Oh my God.
You had Arn Anderson ringside for an 8-man tag that was a pre-show edition where Brock and Brock and CW teamed up with another team to take on some guys that I wasn't really familiar with, but still, you had Arn Anderson, Brock, and CW as part of the show there in Winston-Salem. You had
Arn Anderson
Kids, TNT, taking on the Good Hands and using the 3D in their match. You had Hornswoggle win an over-the-top rope battle royal. Yes, those words came out of my mouth. Shelton Benjamin versus Speedball Mike Bayley was an instant classic like we knew it would be. Masha Slamovich versus Lindsay Snow was bloody. Masha used a cheese grater on Lindsay Snow's forehead. Doors, ladders, and chairs saw Zilla Fatu get the victory there over Colby Carino, over some other guys. You know, Joey Janela was in the match.
Oh my God.
So some really good names there and some lesser known names, but Zilla got the victory there. And we saw the newest believer in Joe Hendry come out and make an appearance as the Great Khali helped Joe Hendry defeat Raj Desi, the former Jinder Mahal.
Here's the question. Was he in rhythm with the wave in his hand?
He was in enough rhythm. It was an indie show. We're not going to put things too much out of whack, you know. We're not sure if it was him that was out of rhythm or if it was the production on their end. So you got to be fair here.
So that and
all in all, just a fantastic night for wrestling. Masha Slamovich, the MVP of the weekend, as she wrestled last night. She wrestled here, and she's got a match against La Rosa Negra tomorrow for Ladies' Night Out.
She made grated cheese out of skin cells, from what you're saying?
Yes, sir.
I love that Arn was on a card today. Only fitting that the Enforcer was on a card on War Games Day. As it should be. As it should
I was
be.
saying earlier with Noah, with the 8-man tag match that was added as a pre-show match, it was one fall to a finish. But I was like, it should have been Survivor Series style. It's Survivor Series. They should have done it elimination style, but they did not.
It's unfortunate that this show was in Vancouver and Wrestlecade in North Carolina, because having Arn there would have been really cool, because Dusty, of course, cannot be, and Cody wasn't booked tonight. He'll be on in 2 weeks for that big show. So it's I'm grateful that they're keeping War Games around. Jay, you and I talked about this. Survivor Series was going to be a dead concept. Like, Vince was like done with it.
Yeah.
And War Games seems to have resurrected it. So that's awesome.
Yeah, revitalized it.
Yeah.
If you want the whole advantage thing to actually make sense and actually have an advantage, you do got to make it elimination. Otherwise, what's the point of the advantage if everybody ends up equal before the bell rings anyways?
Well, right. And War Games always was, you get the advantage. And I think we only did the baby faces have the advantage like one time ever in War Games. It was like, what is the point? Like, what are we doing? Like, you're supposed to have the heels have the advantage. That's how they get their heat. Like, what are we doing?
It's a heel gimmick in and of itself.
It is. War Games was initially designed to be the final destruction of the Four Horsemen, when Dusty and and Nikita and the Road Warriors and Ellering finally did them in after all their heinous acts over the previous, whatever it been, 2 years or whatever, since they broke Dusty's leg in the cage 2 years prior. So that was what War Games was supposed to be, the final destruction of the Four Horsemen. And then they went and did 40 of them in a fucking row because Arn and Dusty are crazy people. So I liked it. Paul yelled out War Games right before the bell rang. I was like, oh, nice touch. Nice touch. It's good stuff. Probably the best War Games WCW had, as far as under the WCW banner, with Sting Squadron against the Dangerous Alliance, and our favorite YouTube screen name just popped up. Love him. Come back later, brother.
Last week he donated $26.02.
I was there, man. That's so funny.
Hopefully he'll do that later on this evening for some spins on the wheel. Like I said earlier, we've already got a guarantee of $100 from Los Domingos. $50 a pop.
Wow. Masha's the MVP of this weekend. They are the MVP of the Simply Reliable Studios, man.
As ever.
They are going to be a little bit preoccupied, so Emmanuel just told me to message them who gets what, dollar amount, so that they can send it when they get home. But so
I'm not going to be
20 spins guaranteed for the wheel. And then, of course, if we have a little bit of dead time, or right when we come on the air at 11 Eastern, 8 Pacific, as we wait for people to file in, we'll talk a little bit about our thoughts on the show.
Yeah, and like I said in the chat, I can do my announcement if we need to have a filler. Since I'm not doing the sing song, I can keep track of it if you want me to, as far as the who gets what. That way, you can focus on those stuff.
And I told Noah while I was sleeping last night, because I had a little bit of a rough sleep. I knocked out probably close to 2 a.m, woke up around 6:30, didn't get back down till 8, and then slept till almost noon. Weird sleep schedule for me. Jeff and Mike, having lived with me, that's not my style.
No,
but I think it was because of everything going on today and having so much running through the brain.
Yeah.
But during that little bit of awake time, I thought of another group that wasn't on the wheel that has now been added to the wheel that has a familial connection. Joey, Donnie, Danny, and Jonathan and Jordan Knight,
the
new kids on the block.
Of
course, they have their own separate wheel because there's that many new kid songs to add.
So when you were sleeping, you were hanging tough?
Yes,
They're,
sir.
they're
Mikey
giving
looks like he wants to say something. What's up, Stat Boy?
they're doing the press conference. They're all now singing to Naomi because she's wearing her birthday hat. So they had the whole crowd sing happy birthday to Naomi.
Happy
Right.
birthday to Trent, man. I love us some Trinity here on the.
That
the
might be
Candice.
the only reason they didn't pull the trigger on her today. It was her birthday.
Right.
No. You know what though, Walter? And, again, this could be a topic, but we did this last week or whatever it was. I don't think they're gonna pull that trigger now because as long as the OGs are baby faces, there's no real reason to do it yet.
Mm-hmm.
Like
That's
at
true.
least not for me. Again, you can still have her be on her own, do her own thing, and be the jelly belly like Jay talks about, which works. But man, it's like it just seems off to have her be the lone heel out of her and her husband and her brother-in-law. It's just odd.
I agree. But, Solo could use that to his advantage. And if he recruits Trin and Naya, then you've got a team within your new bloodline that can go after the women's tag titles and add even further gold to the group. And Naya still has the women's title, so they'd have a lock on all of the women's titles for now until the U.S. title gets decided.
Yes.
And Naomi's in the bracket that fights next week.
Oh,
she could become U.S. champion. Then if you have a 2-woman power trip, Naya and Naomi as champions and tag champs.
JJ, wait. What if it's not Solo that thinks of it and it's The Rock? Then you solidify it even more. You know how many more people would do the Trinity if The Rock pulled that off?
Just saying.
Pay attention. I was saying, pay attention, Triple H. Listen to what this guy's saying. Book him.
So
give him a job.
Can I? No. You need to stop encouraging them to take others away from us. Like we need all the help we can get here.
Right.
I'm all for a payday, but fuck the sake, you're gonna get killed here. Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. God damn it, these senior moments are killing me.
You're not a senior. I'm
maybe the Trinity thing. It probably had something to do with Trinity.
No, it was. Oh yeah. Can we stop calling the new bloodline the bootleg bloodline now? They fucking proved themselves in that double cage tonight, man. Yes, they lost, but they showed up and showed out tonight. Especially Big Bronson. My God,
and Jacob did too.
I agree. I think that the bootleg bloodline, the Temu bloodline, like that needs to go away and just call them the new bloodline.
The new bloodline, just like they do on TV. And I think Jacob's leg is more fucked up than we realized because when he came down, he landed awkward and his leg it wasn't like Sid bad, thank God for that, but it was definitely hurting him. So hopefully he's not back in a boot on.
He definitely was selling it for a long time too after.
Yeah. Well, I don't mean after the splash. I mean when he came down on in the other ring.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Yeah, just I really hype up WrestleMania and I really get into the Rumble like JJ does, like Greg Cherry does. But man, I low key kind of really had Survivor Series grow on me again. It's near and dear to my heart, my family's heart, as I know it is yours as well, Walter, with the Undertaker connection. So I'm glad this show hasn't gone by the wayside. I'm glad it's being like we said, revitalized. It's good. But yeah, for real. Okay, so you've got NKOTB or New Kids on the Block. I'm again combo the real name, not their freaking new slave name or whatever the fuck it is. If somebody wants to donate a rather hefty sum, because I guess I feel like absolute dog fuck. But the Shatner stuff you mentioned, or the right stuff, I'll do that one tonight.
Yeah, just as a heads up, because while we were talking here, I actually got a message from my dad suggesting someone, and I had to tell him they're already on the wheel, brother.
Oh, no.
Just to run through people, I'm going to rattle off really quickly all the artists. I'm not going to do songs. The artists that are on the wheel, so people know what could be in store tonight. You've got AC/DC, the Allman Brothers Band, the Andrews Sisters,
Mm-hmm.
the Bangles, the Beach Boys, the Bee Gees, the Carpenters, the Corrs, Creedence Clearwater Revival, DeBarge, Devo, Dire Straits, Disney's Friends for Change, because the Jonas Brothers were part of that. Donnie and Marie, Earth, Wind, and Fire, the Everly Brothers, which is who my dad messaged me about.
Earth,
the
Wind,
Five
and Fire.
Stair Steps, the Five Stair Steps, the Gap Band, Gladys Knight, Pips, Good Charlotte, Hanson, Hart, Ike and Tina Turner, In Excess, the Isley Brothers, the Jacksons, the Jonas Brothers, Casey and JoJo, the Kinks, Kings of Leon, Lit, LMFAO. That's an uncle nephew, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Yes.
Nelson, the Sons of Ricky Nelson.
Ooh, good one.
Oh, wow.
New Kids on the Block, which, like I said, just got added. New Shoes, Oasis, Pantera, the Pointer Sisters, the Proclaimers, Radiohead, the Ronettes, Sister Sledge, Sonny and Cher, Sly and the Family Stone, Spandau Ballet, The Temptations, Van Halen, the White Stripes, and Wilson Phillips.
Wow.
What a great.
You know what?
My mother-in-law's favorite was Earth, Wind, and Fire. And my father-in-law's favorite was Temptations. Like, I'm screwed if I get those and they watch. Well, obviously she can't watch, but if he watches.
Hey. What's up, Jeff?
There's enough groups on there that my voice is okay, especially like if Pantera goes up, we have to do Walk, like I can just scream myself hoarse, like whatever.
Walk is the song for them that is on the wheel because I figure it's the best known, especially amongst us.
You know what? Throw me in the pool. Fuck it. All
right.
And if Temptations come on, you know, there's that guy with that super deep voice in the Temptations.
Yep.
Shit, dude.
Cat Boy, you had originally told me you weren't going to be there because you had to work. You're still here. What are you doing, brother? Are you on the wheel?
I've actually got a late night pickup coming up in
No worries.
2 minutes. So, and I'm gonna be doing a lot of driving this month. It's Christmas. I gotta make a lot of money. So, have a good karaoke, and I'll see you all soon.
Well, I know Big G will be there. Dattila said she'll be there. Me, Walter, Jeff will be there. Jeff is now confirmed he will sing. He said, fuck it. You know, balls to the wall, right? It's the holiday season.
That's
Let
right.
your voice
So
go completely hoarse in the joy of singing. And some of those acts have notable Christmas songs. So those songs are on the wheel as a bit of a tease for the next karaoke. New Kids has this one for the children. The Wilson Phillips, you got Carney and Wendy Wilson, Hey Santa. The Jackson 5 has Santa Claus is coming to town. So Santa Claus is coming to town, and I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus, both on the Jackson 5 wheel. So there's a little bit of Christmas sprinkled in there to kind of get us excited for next month as well.
The only problem with doing the Jacksons of I guess it's something like Santa Claus is that I'm gonna tell my dad, like, no, don't tell your dad. Your dad will beat her ass. Like, no,
hey, that's my comedy routine. Don't steal my shit. You like
sorry.
I'm cracking up because you said balls to the wall, so you reminded me of the AC/DC song, and that just
big balls is on the AC/DC wheel.
We got that one for Mahoney. Got that one for Balls Mahoney.
And Highway to Hell is on there too for Little Mike.
Highway to Hell. Well, Little Mike Dudley, and of course the SummerSlam theme. Your first major.
You always go back to that, and I forget that they actually used that song. I remember the match was called Highway to Hell, but I always forget they actually used the song. For me, it's so ingrained in my system as Spike Dudley's ECW song.
Yeah. What's so? Whoops, shit.
What the hell happened?
He accidentally turned his thing.
No, I got a message and I went to swipe it away and I ended up opening it instead. What's funny is I didn't realize that Dudleys themselves, like the whole family, used Highway to Hell before Spike did, and I only know that now because I'm binging old stuff, and the Dudleys are there as part of it.
It was the Dudleys theme song, but then when Spike went solo and the Dudleys went heel, Spike kept the theme and the Dudleys got new theme.
Oh, But before I know you didn't want to eat your dinner. Before we start, I just gotta tell you, I showed my dad the opening that you put together for Shenanigans. Laughed at the parts you should laugh, whatever. But at the end, he just goes, "Fucking Bubba Ray Dudley." I'm like, yeah, pretty much.
That's about the half of it. That's what we were going for. But yeah, really quickly before we get off the air, tomorrow.
Oh God.
It was supposed to be 12:30 Eastern, 9:30 a.m. Pacific. We might actually run it at noon and 9 just because there's 15 matches to try to hype up. And they did come on the air early and give us a pre-show match. So we got to try and keep that in mind as well.
Okay.
They may end up giving us a pre-show match. So we may end up running at noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. But we got Ladies Night Out 14 tomorrow. 15 women's matches announced so far. 4 championships being defended, including a title versus title match. The Ladies Night Out champion. Let me get the graphics so I can get the names right here. Where is it? Here it is. The Ladies Night Out champion, Angelica Risk, defending her title against the Hurricane Pro Women's champion, Jasmine Allure. Both titles are on the line.
Oh, I love me some Jasmine Allure. There you go. Cool.
We've also got Izzy Moreno defending the Mission Pro Championship against Carolina Cruz in a first ever encounter. And Thunder Rosa will be defending the Riot Cabaret Women's Championship against Missa Kate in a first ever encounter.
Ooh, that'll be fun.
Plus Masha Samovich versus La Rosa Negra, plus Viperous versus Alicia Edwards, plus Lindsay Snow, who fought Masha today against Hollywood Haley J.
Oh my God.
Savannah Evans from TNA versus Freya the Slaya. You've got Dream Girl Ellie versus Gemma versus Zaya Brookside. And what will more than likely be our main event, Jordan Grace versus the former Alicia Fox, now going by Vix Crow. First time ever matchup.
Oh, you're putting yourself through calling Alicia Fox match, huh, Bubba?
You know what? For the other 14 matches, I will stomach through it.
That's valid. That's valid.
I mean, my girl Tiffany Nieves is going to be fighting Christina Marie. Zaya Lee versus Layla Gray. There is just way too much shit on this card for me to pull a James and just be like, nope, because of Alicia Fox.
I love that that's your graphic now. That makes my day.
Too much good shit.
Yes.
So make sure you guys tune in for that tomorrow again. Right now, 12:30 p.m. Eastern, 9:30 a.m. Pacific. Once I have conversations with the team after Shenanigans, it may be noon Eastern, 9 Pacific. And then again, at 11 Eastern, 8 Pacific, at the top of the next hour, Saturday Shenanigans karaoke for November. Thankful for our families, featuring all the artists potentially that I just rattled off there. They're all on the wheel. It's just a matter of what the wheel determines for us.
What song will take my voice away for good?
Yes, tune in and find out. Walter, thank you for finally getting in here late as it were. You're the producer, man. You are the figurehead of the Simply Reliable Studios. Go ahead and take us out of here, good sir.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. I'm glad I made it to tune in about a little less than an hour. What are we, a minute past on you guys? I got a minute past. So yeah, 59 minutes. Tune into the karaoke. We'll tune in and watch on all of our channels as we come back for the Thankful for Our Family karaoke. We'll see you in just under an hour. Goodbye, folks.
Stat Boy out. Thank you, everybody.
Bye, guys.